Hello?
Hello, hello! Are we here?
I hope so.
Everything was stupid when I started trying to stream, so
We were
sorry we're a minute late. I don't know how anything works. Hi!
we were trapped in a weird room with endless doors that went nowhere, sort of like a void.
There were
And
just
finally
Ritz
we found
crackers everywhere.
and finally we found one. We opened up and we're like, "Oh, it's YouTube." Okay.
I just linked my YouTube channel to my OBS finally, and so now everything works slightly differently. I'm like, this will be more optimized, and it's like, oh no, wait, why isn't this button working the same way? Wait, what do you mean I have to go live over here? What do you mean select broadcast? I don't know what any of this means.
Every time you have to deal with something slightly confusing, you act like a creature caught in a bear trap.
That's why I'm a rabbit, dude. I fucking freeze.
You just squirm around and you're like, my foot. Also, how do computer work? Like,
I don't want to hear it from the guy that I have had to teach how to paste stuff into a document for years at this point.
I think Dave's just bullying you, Ashley. I think Dave's just bullying you at this point.
It is absolutely true that for the longest time I did not know how to paste without formatting.
Yeah, Dave would try and like copy text from like the internet or like another source where the text was like formatted to have like a different size or font or color. And then he would paste it into a Google Doc that we were working on, and it would just destroy the Google Doc, like just completely mess it up. And I have to be like, Dave, paste without formatting. And it's been years that
and you were like, Dave, why?
This.
And I'm like, in a word, chaos.
Every time it would happen, just the Google Doc would go to shit, and I would just hear, wait, and then he would have to go back and fix it. But couple days ago, he finally remembered. He managed to do it. So everybody in chat, round of applause.
I've only been writing for animation for 8 years now, and I finally learned how to keep it in the same font when you paste. So
you ate that up, Dave.
Speaking of, we've got some people with us. Not everybody's here because
some people are late.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we're joined.
Yeah, people have to eat and stuff, if you could believe it.
Ugh.
We're joined by Jasmine, the voice of Kira, and Lauren, the voice of Blair.
May the force be with you.
It is Star Wars Day, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Star Wars girlies, rise up.
Rise up.
And we'll have 3 other nerds joining us later. So
eventually, when they feel like gracing us with their presence.
Congrats, Dave. You never work for Microsoft. Thank you.
I think Dave would explode.
I think Bill Gates would just kill me on the spot, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, everybody in chat. Thanks for joining us today.
Everybody is excited for Mama Blair to be here.
Mama Blair is in the house.
Yes.
I have had multiple people now comment and ask, like, who was the voice at the end of the Kickstarter video? Or like, hey, who's that dude with the metal hand in the opening?
I saw that. That was funny.
Like, you will put respect on Mother's name.
A mother's name. I love that. We'll have to get like little stickers printed out that just says like mother. Like the far-fetched like font.
It's like the way that Squidward says it, like mother. Like
I don't know if I see Quim, but if Mar is in here.
Yeah, Mar goes by sinning as a sin in chat.
They're like cat dog. They're gonna
there they are
to each other. So
listen, I have to give a shout out to Mar, sinning is a sin, for your absolutely amazing cosplay as Blair.
I think that was Quim that did the Blair cosplay.
Was it Quim? I'm sorry. I met both of y'all at the same time, so my brain is just like, but that cosplay was absolutely amazing, and it was the first one that I had seen, so very, very excited about that. Very, very excited.
Wait, are people
Daddy
saying
and Drain
Blair's
do not
Drain?
belong in the same team.
They sure don't.
Blair is not Drain. I am here to officially end any possibilities of y'all thinking that Drain and Blair are the same person. I guarantee you they are not.
In fact, we will have both their actors here at some point.
Exciting.
So
That'd
you'll
be cool.
finally see them in the same room together.
Yes, the same room at the same time.
Guys, we are here. We are doing this Kickstarter. Like, we are here, y'all. This is happening. This is actually happening.
Missed opportunity to go live an hour before, so we could have had the 69 hours to go.
Nice.
I noticed that. I was like, was this intentional? Because
if somebody would have waken up earlier, it might have been. But...
Listen.
You guys probably talked about this on your last stream, but honestly, can we just like talk about the fact that your Kickstarter for the first goal was funded in like, what was it, like 5 hours, like less than 5 hours,
was like
or something
just
like that?
over 8 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours, really? Oh God! I think in the first hour though, y'all had reached a pretty significant number, which is absolutely amazing.
It's both the coolest and most humbling and terrifying thing in the world.
Oh yeah, because it's getting real. It's getting real, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it's been real, but like, yeah.
It's like this thing where it's like, oh, now we have to make the cartoon good.
I have the tools.
Dave, I can't lie to you. With the Kickstarter and everything, I was like, I wonder if when it's funded, because there was never a question of if in my mind. It was always when. And I was like, Dave is probably going to say, oh God, now we have to work hard at this.
Yeah.
Now we got to actually make it happen. And I'm like,
oh, people have high expectations.
Honestly, Lauren, that was my thought too. Because I was like, I genuinely, if I had to be completely realistic, with the month-long campaign, I did think we would hit our goal, but I never in a million years would have imagined it would have been in the first day.
Oh, I had no doubt. There was no surprise there. Honest to God, there was no surprise there, because you guys have been working on this for quite a bit of time, but you've been working so hard on it, literally putting, not to sound dramatic, but your blood, sweat, and tears into this. And your followers, everyone in the chat, can definitely see that. They see how much you guys have been working on this. And I think this is really just a way to show how great this is going to be and how hard you guys have been working. And let's talk about that Kickstarter video. Like, that was oh my God, that Kickstarter video, the intro was absolutely amazing. I love that video. It was so much fun.
Thank you.
I replayed that intro over and over because even though, I was addicted, and it was so nice. And the audience, they're seeing a lot of these new characters and little teasers, so they pause every few seconds to catch oh my gosh, what was this? What was that? It was a sneak peek of something exciting.
That we have to give. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say the one part that I kept playing over and over and over again was the Ashley, that's your cue. No, Dave, I'm not going to say that. Oh my God, that was my favorite part.
I just kind of knew when we were writing that. I was like, well, in real life, anytime I make a pun, Ashley berates me. So I'm like, why don't we just put that in the script?
Oh, hi, Hunter.
Is Hunter?
Oh, there's Hunter.
Hunter, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Hunter?
Yeah, shout out to Hunter for doing an incredible job on the music.
Yes.
A fantastic job. Oh my God.
The background of that Kickstarter video is the creature feature instrumental, funny enough.
Nice.
But yeah, I will say a couple things. First of all, huge shout out to Jordan Whitman, the creator of Port by the Sea and our background artist lead, because he was the one to be like, you guys should do your intro for your Kickstarter thing. And we were like, do you think that would work? And he's like, yeah, do it. And sure enough, it was the best decision we've ever made.
Yeah, I remember we were talking to him and hanging out, and we showed him the rough animatic of the opening, and he was like, why isn't this just included with the pilot? And we're like, oh, well, the pilot starts out like a really specific way, and we'll probably just save this for out. And he's like, no, you need to start the pilot with this. Like, this is going to be the thing that really, really reels people in. And then from there, we were just like, okay, well, we need to do a Kickstarter. Fuck it, let's just have the opening also just be what we show off for the Kickstarter too.
What are some of the perks, you guys? Like, what are some of the perks, like, for which, like, you know what I mean, the donations and all of that?
Well, these psychopaths have already bought all of the big ones.
What?
So,
they're all sold out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome!
Incredible.
Record executive, band manager, which are the like associate producer, executive producer tiers, completely sold out. The comic cameos are sold out. The sketch commissions are completely sold out. I think
what do I have to do? What do I have to do to be an EP? I want to be an EP. What do I have to do? Oh, wait, I know. Wait, I know what I can do.
No.
Give us $2,500 because we live in a capitalistic hellscape.
No, Ashley already knows. Ashley already knows what I'm going to do.
I have to go. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.
You can't buy me with anything. You can't buy me with anything but cold hard cash. So
cold hard cash.
Dave, we need to talk about firing Lauren.
Yeah.
Too late now. Too late now.
Mother is here and his mother.
The fans will riot.
unless you want to buy me this Frankenstein cardboard cutout with Doritos in his hand on eBay.
How much is it, Dave?
What a dick needs to come in on.
Yeah, right?
Jonah, you're late.
I know, I was eating sausage and mushrooms.
Oh my God,
that
you're
sounds
so
delicious.
loud. You're so
I'm
loud.
sorry. Hold on, I can fix it.
Such a specific meal.
Well, it was sausage and mushrooms, and I had like vegetables and eggs and half of an avocado. I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier, you know.
That sounds fucking
That was
delicious,
That
dude.
sound good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I had it. Because I'm a nerd who peruses on eBay too much. I messaged Ashley yesterday, and I was like, Ashley, there's a guy on eBay offer me $200 for it's a cardboard cutout from the 90s of Frankenstein holding a Crunch bar.
Dude, that's amazing.
I love that. I love that.
And they were like,
we're all big like horror 80s 90s fans here, so like that's amazing.
But to be fair, Ashley was like, Dave, that is not worth $200. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
I don't know, man.
It's so you're saying that the Frankenstein cutout is 200? Is that what you're saying, Dave?
Yeah, but it's
maybe if you're a good boy, Santa will bring it to you for Christmas or something. I don't know.
Ooh, yeah, there you go.
Maybe
it comes disassembled and like lovingly like X-Acto knifed, and you have to like put it together again, and it's like a Lego. Oh my God.
That's the problem, though. It doesn't come with a backing stand, so I'm like, oh, you're trying.
Oh shit! You gotta frame it then. You gotta find a 6-foot frame or a shadow box or something.
Spend $800 on a 6-foot frame.
I remember at the old house, actually, like the way I had the animatronic killer clown set up in my room that faced like directly towards my bed.
Oh, yeah.
You guys were like, Dave, how do you sleep like this? I'm like, I just don't notice it. Like,
you brought home another fucking animatronic the other day.
Oh yeah,
fucking
I
lost puppy or something.
I went out at like 8 a.m. to go for a walk in the neighborhood. And about a couple blocks down, I passed by this lady who I think she's just like getting rid of stuff. She put, and like there's like an old grill and like a chair. And then there's just like a 6-foot skeleton in a zoot suit animatronic. And I'm like, can I have this? And she's like, yeah, he dances. And I go back home, get my car, and throw him in the back. And then, I text everybody in the house. I'm like, guys, look what I got.
Fucking our poor dog Jack kept barking at it because he didn't know what it was. He didn't understand it wasn't a person.
God, that would be good.
Aww.
What's this? He was just like, "What's this scary freak?" Oh.
Apparently, funny enough, you say freak. I have to repair either the battery or get a new power cord. But apparently, he's supposed to jump up and down and dance to Super Freak. So,
oh my God, you're gonna plug it in. It's gonna be like it's like super slow and warbled.
Our fucking downstairs is just gonna be filled with animatronics eventually.
You can jump scare yourself, turn the light on. Speaking of Frankenstein, the most terrifying thing I think I saw that had to do with Frankenstein in the last year was, I don't know if you guys have been to Vegas in the last like year and a half, but they have these, it's terrifying. They have these like big curved screens that are maybe like 5 to 6 feet tall that are essentially slot machines, but they're kind of like skinned as though it's like, oh, this is a giant like touch screen experience. Like, oh yeah, it's like you're gambling, you're playing slots, but like you're just like, oh, I can touch it and like have like, oh, there's like chances and everything. But one of them is just Frankenstein, and it's just Frankenstein themed. It's not even like Frankenstein's monster themed. It's Frankenstein themed, but the monster is there. And he is looming, because these giant curved screens are there. He is looming over you, this like 8-foot entity of Frankenstein, just like watching you. And he like follows people around. His eyes follow people around casino that walk around the machine and aren't playing. If you're playing, he's staring at you and like looking over you. He's so big, and this machine is like bigger than any of the other ones, and there's like banks of it. So every time I was going back to my hotel room, I was getting side-eyed by Frankenstein's monster, like
That's
being
terrifying.
judged. Yeah, it's terrifying. It was very scary.
Speaking of Frankenstein's monster, I want to go to Epic Universe
Me
so
too.
bad.
Me too,
I
dude.
wanna go there.
No. It freaking started trending on TikTok. It looks so fun.
It looks so much fun. I want to go there for the Invisible Man and the How to Train Your Dragon actors, because they look like they're having so much fun. Like,
The How to
can
Train
you
Your Dragon
imagine,
area
though?
looks incredible.
I know.
Yes.
And can you imagine working in that humidity, though? I can't. I can't.
No.
I absolutely
Those
can't. So
outfits with like fur and leather.
Yeah.
I know.
I can't. I just can't. But hopefully I'll get to go there at some point.
You guys have no idea, like, since I was young, I've always wanted like a Universal Monsters like theme park, and now that whole Dark Universe world is that. And I'm
That's
just
so cool.
I'm just so excited. Like, there's a whole like bar restaurant like that's supposed to be like vampire hunters that you go into, which is
Oh,
really
sick!
cool.
Like a little tavern.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Group trip.
Yeah, we gotta have a
trip.
big Farfetch party at Epic Universe.
Yes. I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of perfect if you think about it. Like, it's kind
That
of
would really
in
work.
the same spoopy.
We have to drag Jason along and have him have a vampire off with the Dracula there.
Are you kidding me? That would be perfect.
I love that.
I would say
He
money
would
for
be
that.
he would be in his prime, his absolute prime.
Alrighty. So one thing that I wanted to mention before we hop into addressing these super chats real quick, we are actually at $153,000 out of our $80,000 goal, and that means that if we get 6,500 more on the Kickstarter, we will have doubled our original goal.
That's amazing.
That is
Oh my God.
Absolutely amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's if we can hit 160,000 on this stream, that means we will have doubled our original goal, and that would be kind of amazing.
That would
be amazing.
absolutely insane. And then
Also, Jonas Scott is here, the voice of Warren.
Oh yeah.
yeah, just by the way,
I just kind of dipped in, but
did we
full
go
of
over
sausage.
who voices who? Everybody,
I said
Jasmine,
that.
Kira? Okay.
There might be new people in here, so we should.
Oh my God! All right,
Probably go over.
Jasmine is here, the voice of Kira. Jonah is here, the voice of Warren, and Lauren is here, the voice of Blair.
Big
And
Mama
then-
Blair.
Hey!
We will be
Hello.
joined by Danny, the voice of Piper, and Michael, the voice of Drain. So
When are they coming?
I don't know. Whenever they get their butts in here, like
Well,
Whenever they
jeez.
decide to show up.
Whenever they finish
Slackers.
with sausage and mushrooms and
This is why you need a boss like Blair to come in and just make sure y'all are just in line. So just saying.
Or
I love making Ashley giggle. Making Ashley giggle is like my favorite pastime. It's so much fun.
Ashley, that's actually a good idea. Adam says we should put their voice roles in the Discord names.
That would be fabulous.
That would be smart. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we can individually.
Oh, hi, sinning is a sin.
Server nicknames.
Is Danny in here? The server?
She's gonna join.
Yeah, she's not in here yet.
All bits aside, I she's gonna be a little late. She told us so. To drop the bit, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Let me change everybody's nicknames. All right.
Also, oh my God, we just jumped up to like $300 more.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You guys are crazy.
Yeah, here's
That's
the thing.
amazing.
By the way, super chats are fine, but if you really want to support us, go give money to the Kickstarter. It's because that's gonna go into making the cartoon. So
super chats are gonna go into helping me repair my buddy's car. But
the car
if
is a large ice cream machine.
yeah, exactly.
It has a animatronic.
Did we ever tell you guys, Ashley? Did we ever tell the story about how, like, in our general vicinity, we found like somebody who just owns what looks like could be the Papa Swirl truck.
There's like 3 trucks in our neighborhood that all look exactly like the Papa Swirl truck, just unpainted without the head.
And
so when are you guys getting it?
Like,
that's the question.
This should be a business expense. Business, bring it to
the con.
Could you imagine how cool it would be to like bring it to a convention and sell merch out of the back of it?
I was gonna say, or like, sell merch, or like, that would be really cool, and just play the theme.
Anime girl Itakars.
Yeah.
Fucking big sexy Mama Swirl, fucking anime girl car.
Or you could have the Papa Swirl, but then have like a mascot. Have a mascot just walking around.
Like a mascot suit.
Out.
Oh my gosh! I know some furries. We can make a suit.
Yeah.
my favorite thing about when we were designing like Papa Swirl, the actual character for the head, was I told the artist Jane that I was just like, just make his pupils slightly more apart enough that it's just unsettling enough.
Alrighty, let's get into super chats. We've got a super chat from Nick Mays who says, Level Up Expo was baller. Saw your mates Lizzie, Amanda, Michael. Was Amanda there? I thought it was Alex that was there. Vivsy's team and a whole bunch of amazing guests sharing the space. Have you seen coverage? I've seen a little bit of stuff from Level Up, but I haven't seen a ton of it. But I saw everybody there, had a bunch of fun, and I was going to go, and I can't get into it. We had some meetings and things to attend about Farfetch'd that were very important, so I could not make it. But I'm
Trust me, guys, it's worth
everybody
it.
had an awesome time. Then we got a super from Zealous Wilder who says, here's hoping that this show is good as Donkey Kong Country Cartoon, complete with banger songs. Bruh, I hope we can be that good.
I don't know what's happening to me. Dude, I wish we could make as good of a show as that.
And then Nick again says, tell Danny Caramel Arrow plush from U2's. Danny's not here yet, but when she gets here, we will let her know. And then I think we have a super for Jonah. From
oh my God.
Aiden is All-Stars, who says, Jonah, please do your voice impression on how you would imagine Warren trying to flirt or risk someone. I want to know if he's a pro or an awkward mess. It's awkward mess. It absolutely is awkward mess.
Warren is like, he's grumpy dad. That's what he is. Warren is grumpy dad.
Absolutely. Come back to my place and you smell that? That's a limited edition AC/DC clone fragrance that I could only really get when I was in London. I was in London for like a layover, so I was able to get it duty free. But you want to come back and back to my place and chill on my couch? Well, it's in the garage. There's I got a rug. You could look at my bases. I got one signed by Geddy Lee. Yeah, I know. It's pretty cool. The Paint Market didn't release him, but
I smell like Angus Young, which I think that might be a repellent.
I smell like Anus Young. I mean, sorry,
Angus Young.
That's still.
I am mad at myself.
That's still a trillion times more Riz than he would ever have.
Oh, for sure. And be like, wait, where are you going? Wait, hey, God. I can't. I'm not trying anymore. Screw it. I'm going home.
And then Quinn would be on the side just being like, Warren, what are you doing?
Warren, what the fuck was that?
I think the kids are calling it pulling nowadays.
Jonah, I am not going to let you go just doing that.
What?
Do you know why our goal just jumped up like $700?
Wasn't me, it was Warren.
Yeah.
He opened up a credit card. Doesn't have that kind of money.
Ashley, check the fucking backer survey or the thing that tells you who donated.
Fucking, let me see. Kickstarter. Dashboard.
So you can understand what this bit I'm doing is.
Need some lotion. Hands are dry.
Your hands are dry.
My hands are dry.
Warren, that was rough.
No, I know. He's not. He's. I'm good with my fingers. I'm a bassist. Is that?
Jonah, what the fuck?
See, I told you.
I believe in this project.
It was Warren.
God damn it, Warren! You need that money.
That's like at least 3 keyframes.
That's like 2 frames.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Jonah. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the art framed and shit. Like I got tons of room on the wall. I'm excited.
I will say, I mean, Warren would be good with his fingers if he's the bassist. I'm not gonna lie.
Stop!
Big slap at a bass, man.
The fans are gonna turn goddamn feral.
Okay, wait, actually, Spiral Insanity for $2 asks, who's voicing Alf? Can I say the thing that I want to do?
Sure.
Alf as in like Alf?
Like the cat eater, yeah.
Yeah.
Or am I missing? Yeah. Okay.
It could not happen, but it's a pipe dream. So, for those who don't know, originally, before he passed away, my dream was to have David Lynch be the voice of Papa Swirl.
Oh, that would have been sick.
We did actually reach out to David Lynch.
We did.
Did you really?
God,
which is absolutely true.
And he said yes, but it would have cost us the entire cost of the Kickstarter to do it. So.
Oh my gosh.
Of course I will. That'll be $200,000.
But now, unfortunately, now that he is gone to his home planet, I actually kind of figured the ultimate payoff to all the Alf jokes over the years that would actually really work well. The voice of Alf, Paul Fusco, to voice Papa Swirl.
Oh,
it would
shit!
Be like, hey kids, it's me, Papa Swirl. It would like kind of be perfect.
I think that sounds great, man.
It would be the ultimate payoff.
Be so stupid.
Yeah.
It means we have to do it.
I bet, you know who I bet would probably do a cool cameo and would be a little cheaper and would do it? Bruce Campbell.
Oh, well, I would poop my pants, Jonah.
Cheaper? I don't know about that. I don't know about cheaper, but it would be pretty epic.
Okay.
Epic?
All jokes aside about because we obviously want to have as many actual voice actors in the show as we can, but all jokes aside, if Ashley and I each had one person we could have voice in the show, it would be Bruce Campbell for me.
I'm trying to think who my person would be.
Pretty good voice actor.
Oh, he is. So he's done voice acting. Yeah, who would yours be if you could pick one?
Oh man, that's hard. I mean, I kind of already have my one. Fucking J. Michael Tatum was kind of my one.
Yeah, dude,
that is true. That is true.
So trying to think celebrity. Fucking Ron Perlman, I think would be my
great pick.
Yeah.
1,000% allow
Because
that.
God, what a fucking incredible voice. Not only is he just incredible in everything he does, he also just has the perfect vibe for the show, too. It would just be flawless. And I think
There you go.
music guest, if I could ever get like a musician guest cameo, Gerard Way. I would fucking love to have Gerard Way just say a line or something.
Yeah, I mean, that would honestly fit a lot.
I have a feeling yours, Dave, would be fucking, oh my god, how am I forgetting his name? You did a podcast interview with him. Fucking Devin Townsend, thank you. I knew Town was in the name, but I couldn't remember anything else.
We also
takes me back.
We also we had that joke that like Clodagh at one point dated Alice Cooper and it's actually just Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Like in the 70s they dated and he's just him like, yeah, she was a real hot tamale or whatever. Like
I see everyone in chat chanting Gerard now. Means we have to do it.
We could do like an actual cameo for like an actual. I mean, this is like entirely narrative dependent, and like this is like if it's like, oh, we have like 10 seasons, and like, you know, we get one. Oh, this is the one with John Goblikon in it. That would be cool.
Oh my god, that would
as like having him as a character, like.
Oh man, Dave and I were talking like we need to have at least once a season like some sort of musicians cameo or like band cameo.
What about Rob Zombie? Rob Zombie would be.
Rob Zombie?
I mean, that would be awesome considering before this stream I was making a bunch of Rob Zombie jokes. So
I love Rob Zombie.
Okay.
The music.
Danny's here.
Danny's here.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Danny, hi.
Hi. Sorry I'm late. I'm good.
You're good.
Well, you have all the excuses in the world.
You do. You do.
You have every reason to be late.
Hi. Thank you guys for having me. I'm excited. I'm really super excited.
We're at 150, almost 55,000.
Yeah,
we're
on the way.
Away from 155.
5K away from
58 hours to go. We just passed 69, which it's very nice.
Nice.
It's like not even becoming real. It is real. Like it's happening. We're doing the thing.
Yeah, the cartoon's actually gonna get made. The thing you guys recorded 4 years ago is finally getting done.
Yes.
For those who don't know, by the way, Danny is the voice of Piper.
Yay!
Hi, and
I think Piper has probably one of my favorite character designs in the show. Like I love Piper's style. I love it.
I love the whole black and green like split part. It's so cool, and I want to cosplay it so bad. I just don't have the time.
I would fucking die.
We're gonna make that happen, Danny. We're gonna make that happen.
I already know how to do my hair like it. Like, oh, I'm ready.
We gotta eventually have a big like Farfetch party and have all the voice actors cosplay the characters.
Yes, and we're gonna have it in California.
Yeah,
you hear that, Ashley? We're gonna have it in California.
Most of y'all are in California, so my hands are tied. We'll fly everybody in.
I'll take a trip over there, please. Yes.
Heck yeah,
nice
go to
vacation.
Disney. Make it Disney trip.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I can hear
goes to Disney.
I can hear Jason somewhere going, yes.
Haunted mansion. Yes.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Did y'all hear? I'm actually like kind of legit bummed about this. Did you hear that they closed the Haunted Mansion store at Disney and now it's like a sitting area?
I saw that.
No. Why would they do that? Their merch was so nice.
It's a terrible choice. It's a terrible decision. That really broke my heart. That's like one of my favorite stores in the whole park. So I'm very sad about that.
Sitting area? That's so disappointing.
I still have a perma grudge that they got rid of the Hollywood Tower of Terror.
I have a Madame. Is it Madame Leota? It's Madame Leota, right?
Yeah,
Madame Leota. I have a Madame Leota little crystal ball thing that I got from God, I got so much Haunted Mansion stuff. I have a sign that hangs in my house that says "Foolish Mortals." I love it.
Aww.
Wait, if you look on the Kickstarter page, like on the tabs of the sections. The first one says "Greetings, foolish mortals" on it.
Guys, we just got to 155,239.
Only 5,000 more to 160. Let's go.
The Draggy Digest says Lauren is both Blair and Drain, and she just switches outfits every. Listen. I can't argue with that. I don't think Michael's going to be happy about it, but but we can make it happen.
Zika's just like, you're coming for my job. No,
yeah, right?
I get to be the fuckboy vampire. Nobody else.
We have a big like brain swapping machine at the office that they have to sit in every day.
Yeah, it can happen.
Next up, we've got a super from Indranith / Elemental. Elemental, so much easier to say. Why didn't I just go with that one? And they say,
because you have bunny brain.
Yeah. They say, oh, you kidding me right now? 550 freaking 5 subs? Oh, come on, man. Listen, I used to have more subs than that, but ever since I stopped doing Honeycast, nobody wants to subscribe. It's fine. Wow. I don't blame them.
I forgot about that.
Remember Honeycast?
Yeah.
Yes!
We gotta bring it back for the final part of Beastars, man. Lauren's finally gotta be on a Beastars stream.
Oh yeah, that's right. I wasn't cool enough for y'all. That's why I was never invited to be on it.
Cool enough now, Lauren.
You were cool enough back then too. I was just too scared to reach out to more people.
I was scared to reach out.
I mean, I won't doubt that. I will not doubt that at all, because we won't mention any names, but I'm like, Ashley, you got to reach out to this, but I don't want to buck that. I'm like, Ashley, you need to reach out to. I don't want to. I just don't want to. I just don't want to buck. Oh my God, Ashley, I'll do it. Like,
this is why I love you, Lauren.
Oh my God.
We know.
Next up, we've got Goopy Lizard Thingy, who says, hey guys, I just graduated animation college yesterday. Wish me luck in finding a job. Hell yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Best
of work, man.
Best of luck. I hope you get good work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make that money.
Listen, Ashley and I had like a whole phone call about how the animation process works. Holy crap.
It's a nightmare.
I can't even. I'm just like that. Oh man, that's got to be so. It's an art form. That's all that I can say. It's really just truly an art form, and it's insane. It's absolutely insane.
A ton goes into it, but it is. I would die without it. Like, it is such a cool industry to be in and such a fun place to be, even though it is exhausting and a nightmare constantly.
Oh, yeah.
But it's awesome.
So much hard work. Super rewarding, too. Like, you have this thing, you're envisioning something, and then you just bring it to life. Like, it's just there.
Yeah.
It's so cool. My favorite, people are always like, what's your favorite part? I'm like, my favorite part's when it's done. And I can finally see what it looks like.
I've always said, like, that people ask, like, Dave, what's the worst part of writing? It's like the writing part. For real, because it's like coming up with ideas, coming up with like dialogue, characters, that's great. But when you have to sit there hunched over your computer like, you know, a gremlin and just sit and just let it come out, that's like the worst. Like, because it's just arduous. So.
Oh my God, Lauren, what are you doing? Reorganizing your house?
I hit my knee against my desk. I don't want any of your judgment.
That's why you get a standing desk.
I had to go grab something very important. If you must know,
Snacks.
I needed to grab some Nerds glummy custards. Jesus. Clusters.
More than you already did.
God. I needed to grab some Nerds gummy clusters, which I have a bag of. So
I tried this for
ASMR.
the first time the other day or last week, and they are so good. I don't even
You
like
had them for the
Nerds.
first time? Is that what you said, Danny?
Yeah, like I don't even like Nerds, but the clusters are good.
I had them for the first time a couple months ago, and I'm like, where has this been my whole life? Oh my God.
Favorite snack. They come in blue and pink, and they taste like blue and pink too.
They're so good.
You know what? You know what's incredible? I tried for the first time the other day was I love sour Skittles, but they make sour Skittle gummies now.
What?
They make gummies?
Yeah, they're so good.
You're kidding? Oh my gosh. This is life changing. No, this is revolutionary.
You need to go to the dollar store. So you too, Jazz. You need to go to the dollar store because they have some of the most obscure, buck wild, but also awesome candy just from like random places. What was the one that I had? I had a drink mix. I have this little tiny segment that I do on my stream called Dollar Store Delights, and I go to the dollar store and I just walk around and find some random kitschy, stupid baloney, and it is. I come back and I try it on stream and I show it to people, and I think the wildest thing I had was cotton candy Faygo, and then I looked at the bottom and realized that it was like 3 years expired.
Oh my God!
Did you start listening to ICP after you drank it, or
I never saw ICP jokes during that stream. It wasn't even funny. I cracked it open and it started to like bubble, but like in a way that I put it down, right, and it just started roiling over like the like aluminum can and like effervescent. I was like a mind of its own. It's behaving on its own. There's like, Skittles drink mix and like, stupid off-brand energy drink that you're just like, is this gonna kill me? I don't know. But yeah, go to the dollar store, spend like 10 minutes walking up and down the aisles. You'll find your new obsession, I promise.
Those like the ones that like terrify me, because I used to and I'll do it sometimes, like if I just want to drink a ton of water, like when I was working at the butcher shop for 8 hours a day, I would put like that squeezable, like no calorie flavoring into your water, which is like one thing. But now, like they made them that it was like this specific brand, but now they have them for like Starburst and Skittles, and I'm like, this sounds like it's just like you just want to consume Red 40 for 8 hours.
What do we think about all the like not good, the crazy Oreo flavors now? Like the insane, like I think there's one that's like God, what was it? No, it wasn't pumpkin spice, because pumpkin spice isn't bad. There was one that I was like, why do they have this as a flavor? I want to say it was like a Skittle flavor.
There was a Swedish fish one.
Maybe that's it. That just sounds, abysmal.
Yeah, Swedish fish Oreos. It was disgusting.
What?
They have a lot of
their new stuff on their website right now. Apparently, you can direct order Oreos to your house from Oreo's website. I didn't know that, but
do it.
Hashtag not sponsored
right now.
Java chip cream is one of the new ones.
Okay, but that sounds good.
That sounds good. Toffee crunch also sounds good.
The lemon Oreos are good, I will say.
Yeah, that lemon.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
But Oreo, like, there's this whole great College Humor video with Brennan Lee Mulligan about the Oreo CEO. It is so true. It's like, Oreos, you figured it out years ago. Stop. Like, you don't need to keep doing this. Like, everybody... Is there anybody on the planet who doesn't know what the name Oreo is? You know what I mean? It's like
you made the perfect cookie. You can stop now.
Yeah, exactly.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
They also had Coke Oreos recently, and when you bit into them, they actually tasted fizzy. They actually felt fizzy.
Oh God, no way!
It was so nasty.
One of my directors brought those in and was just like, "You got to try these," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll try these." And I tried it, and it was gross. They had like Pop Rocks in them or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Fucking
you know
nasty.
what? I will say the orange cream ones at Halloween are always fun.
Those are good.
That sounds great. It's like a chocolate orange.
See, I don't like chocolate and orange combination.
Really?
Yeah. I'm really picky about what fruit I mix chocolate with.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
just me.
I've recently really gotten into like dark chocolate sea salt stuff because I love
that's good. That stuff's good.
Dark chocolate's fantastic. I yesterday we on stream we talked about that you can just get the stuffing from like the Oreos, but it's not in like a tray or anything like that. It comes to you in this cookie dough like Nestle Toll House tube, and you like cut off like pucks of it, and I could just picture in my head it's like eating a piece of fudge. Just put that in the fridge. You take it out, you cut a little puck off, you put it back in your plastic bag, and then you just like it's like eating moon sand, I bet. Oh man, I want some, but I know it's terrible.
Well, you know what, Jonah? Puck you. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, fuck me, right?
Also,
yeah, exactly.
Real quick, I see a name I haven't seen in years in chat. Ghostface Nicole, where have you been? I haven't seen you in years, dude. I hope you've been well.
They did the Twin Peaks hello thing in chat. So.
Hello. They are from the animation meme community way back in the day.
Oh,
when
cool.
I was just a baby on
Okay.
YouTube. Many
Also,
eons ago.
Little Round Pumpkin, yes, it was Hydrox came first.
Hydrox,
But-
yeah.
But you don't talk about what came
Bruno?
out.
We don't talk about Bruno.
That'll work. I'll leave it off at that. I was gonna say something extremely nerdy about like Beetleborgs, so we'll just go with that.
No, let your nerdy flag fly, Dave.
Oh.
No, don't encourage him. Don't encourage him.
It's too late. It's too late, Ashley. We're already here.
All right, Dave, tell us about Beetleborgs.
All I was gonna say is that like they came before I believe Transformers, which was sort of the same thing as like Hydrox and Oreos, but it's the one that became popular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a few things.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
a trope of that. There's a lot of stuff like that.
So
Yeah,
I saw...
there you go.
I'm gonna shut it. No. Go ahead, Dave. I'm gonna
I
shut
was
it.
gonna say Hayden. That's another one. Heathcliff came before Garfield. That is true.
Oh,
I remember Heathcliff.
God, okay.
Wait, Heathcliff was before Garfield?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going off
Really?
of someone in chat, so obviously it has to be true.
I'm googling it.
Someone mentioned candy corn. So, question for everybody:
Yeah.
Candy? Are you? Okay, all right.
No,
Sorry.
that's Lauren. That is my one thing. Like, as the guy who is like his whole thing,
All
is
about Halloween. Yeah.
candy corn is the one thing because it's just way too sweet.
Yes.
I like candy corn, but it's gonna sound so weird. I like the pumpkins more than the actual candy corn. Don't ask me why. I have no idea why.
They do have a candy, a pumpkin shape.
They
one.
do, and for some reason, I don't know why. Makes no sense. They're better, and it's the same taste. Don't ask me to explain this. Yeah, don't ask me to explain
the shape of the candy corn that like makes it really waxy, but like the shape of the pumpkin lets you have more of that like I guess marshmallowy, chewy, fudgy, like fluff in the middle.
Yeah.
I get you. I'm picking it
Also,
out.
I'm sorry. I meant GoBots, not Beetleborgs. All right. Like,
Wow.
yeah.
Dave, did you just get called out?
Yeah,
Is that
but
what happened?
I'm not the nerdiest one, so now
Actually, it was GoBots.
yeah.
Actually, it was GoBots.
Also, Heathcliff was published 5 years before the first Garfield strip.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank
Fun
you.
fact
Did not
for the
know
day.
that.
Changed my life.
So Jim Davis is a hack.
I mean, I thought
I just
that
remember
was...
from the Heathcliff like opening from the cartoon. I don't remember any of the cat's names, but I remember the cat, the pretty cat with like the leg warmers. Didn't she have leg warmers, or was that just her fur? I don't remember, but I think I'm thinking of the same show. Hold on.
Leg warmers were like the bow of things made in the 90s. If it was made in the 90s and there were leg words on it, you could tell that it was a female thing, whatever it was.
Right.
I was
Can
sitting
y'all-
on
can y'all-
Amazon
can
the
y'all
other day,
explain-
Feminine.
just staring at leg warmers, just like...
Can y'all explain a term to me that I don't know what it means because I'm
Sure.
old?
Okay.
Based? What does based mean?
Oh, I can't. It's one of those
I
words where
barely
I'm just like,
know myself.
it's one of those words that's like, I can't really describe it
Based-
without
based
describing it with words
means,
because it's in the
like-
lexicon.
Based means like
facts.
Correct opinion, or like, oh, you're cool.
I resonate with what you said.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh, got it. Okay. I was like, is that?
Be like, yeah, based. Yeah, understandable. You are based. You are. You are.
What does based mean? Oh, it's like you are based. It's like fucking what? That doesn't explain it.
Hayden says based in fact. Based means like relatable. Based on what? Based. Whoever gifted me member. Oh wait, that's a totally different thing. Farfetch crew spitting facts and wild convo. That's pretty much us in a nutshell.
This is so perfect because Blair would absolutely not know what.
Blair would be like based on what?
What does this term based mean?
She would think it's like referring to like the chemical composition, like base and acids or something. Like.
No. This isn't
I agree,
base.
and
this
it
is
can be used. It can be used heavily sarcastically too. So if somebody is like saying based, it could be like that's the thing. Like it
over text you can't tell.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, oh, based, or like it could be as trying to be funny when in reality it's not. But yeah.
Well, hopefully none of you guys are being sarcastic. Hopefully it was real. But Ash just made a new hashtag based Blair.
Yeah. No, they're definitely not being sarcastic.
Nice. Chat, saying based is the opposite of cringe does not help her understand what that means.
You can't. And it's you can't exist. Based can't exist.
Busy Dizzy Studio says, Lauren, you are based. Well, now I'm even more like, what does that mean? Are you insulting me to my face?
It means you're cool. It means you're awesome and cool.
You're hip with the youngins now. That's great.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
I feel seen.
It's okay. It took me a long time to know what skibbity was.
Do I want to know what that means?
No. Oh no! Are we gonna have to explain skibbity too?
Skibbity is.
This is a great idea for like a short where it's like Blair learns about modern lingo.
Oh my god!
You know how we can make that happen? You know how we can make that happen, Dave?
Yes.
Right. Pledge to our wonderful Kickstarter.
Only $100,000 more dollars to get to our animation shorts goal.
Wait, how much more dollars?
100,000.
Oh my God, Danny, please tell me you're drinking tea. Are you drinking tea, girl?
I've been like this since November.
Are you serious? Well, I mean, your voice is still gorgeous, but oh my God.
Yeah, it happened with the pregnancy, so it probably won't leave until.
Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, congrats.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. My precious little nugget is adorable.
Oh my God, I can't wait to meet Nugget. I can't.
I'll put it in our Discord chat so that way.
Yeah,
show us the nugget.
Blair is Chad. What is Chad? You guys.
Blair is Chad Rizzler.
I want to go home.
Is it also a country?
Chad is a country.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chad is a what?
Nobody explained to Lauren that one. I want to leave her very confused.
I'm already confused.
Sorry.
Let me just eat my nerds glummy clusters.
This is the best day of my life. Oh, Nugget.
This little baby.
Let me see.
Oh my God.
What a little muffin.
Oh, sweet little sweetheart.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Chad. I can't show you.
That is a sleepy nugget.
Yeah.
Danny, on behalf of me, you need to just give all the kisses to that baby from me.
I'm trying as much as I can.
Baby.
My lips can only kiss so much. They get tired.
Yeah, right? Oh, Soaring Fox says Blair learns modern lingo for cervicare.
Yes. Oh my God.
All you what was it? Hold on. All you future possible cervicare employees, hopefully you will have the looks down at sheet of paper. Riz for this position.
The funniest part about all this is the show takes place in the mid 2000s, so this is
and color or something.
What was?
Wait,
what
hold
was
on.
the
I gotta look
lingo
up
from
what the
back
mid
then?
mid 2000s.
Didn't
Did they say?
I don't think they said epic quite yet.
Oh
No, epic is a little later.
Swag.
They said the bomb in 2000, right?
Swag,
That's
yeah.
the bomb.
Swag
The
and the
bomb.
bomb.
Hella.
Popular Sultan said that's hot.
Hello.
Here's some. Okay, noob, bling,
Noob.
lit, chillax.
Chillax, I remember that.
Take a chill pill. Oh, that's hot.
That's hot.
Yeah, that was Will Smith, Danny.
That's hot.
Oh, that's hot.
I see booyah here.
Jack Skellingthong, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not gonna happen.
Dude, this show
Get
is
a
so
life.
Romance.
Your mom jokes were huge.
Blair talking.
Yes.
Blair talking to her assistant. Stop trying to make fetch
Dude,
happen.
Drain would absolutely think
my God,
Obama
yes.
jokes are funny.
When did Mean Girls come out? When did Mean Girls come out? Was that 2001? Or was it no?
Oh,
No, it was
I thought
it
it
was
was like
2004.
2004. Yeah.
2004.
That could be a thing. Like the stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Hi.
Danny Boy says lead speak was also a thing at the time. That it was.
It sure was.
Oh, I forgot about lead speak. Ugh.
We do have a thing like whenever we post from like the Sesamoid account where one of the characters takes over. For Piper in particular, it's filled with all those like punctuational emojis that are made for like to look like cats and stuff.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
that
Oh
actually-
yeah.
Yeah,
Emoticons.
I was like, fucking Piper needs to use a hella Japanese emoji.
And then we have a thing for all of them where like Quinn is always like addresses with like hello beautiful people. Piper is always like super hyper with a bunch of emojis. Griff always says hello computer people and then says something. And then Warren always asks like something like at the end where it just was like send post at the end.
Yeah, no, you need to have him like Googling things like a G-base string.
Yeah.
I thought this was Google. Ah, shit.
Ashley and Dave, Ash says we need a comic of Blair learning what based means eventually.
We do.
Yes.
We
correct.
I agree
absolutely
with
do.
that.
You know how you can make that happen by
I am
Anytime
actually-
anyone says anything in chat, Lauren's be like, you know how you can make that happen.
I have to be that obnoxious person. I'm sorry. I'll stop.
No, you're good.
I am actually really excited that once we get like, the campaign's over and we're fully like finishing this thing up and I'm actually really excited to start writing comics again. Because
Me too.
oh,
Me
yeah.
too.
They're so much fun.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you guys are getting, though, because you're so gracious, you are getting dubs by all of our lovely voice actors for all the comics. So you are getting that.
I'm about to have a panic attack. All snippers.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I need to bully
Oh my
Lauren. Lauren, why
God.
don't you read that newest super chat?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Here we go.
I hate my life. Oh
I
my
don't know what half these words are. Well, no, I don't.
No, I don't either. I'm scared. Someone hold my hand. All right. Blair is a down skibbity Rizzler Sigma giving straight aura on what the heck am I saying? I don't
Ja,
crazy
for real.
Ja for real. Thank you, Jonah. Crazy maxing with it. No cap.
Maxing.
Yeah, what the fuck
Well,
is
maxing is a made up word.
They're
all made up words.
You guys are just have you guys seen the movie Easy A with Emma Stone?
Yes.
Okay, so do you remember how amazing her parents are? And she gets sent to the principal's office, and they're like, "Why did you get sent to the principal's office?" And she's like, "Oh, for saying a word. What did it start with? Oh, it started with a T. Oh, T. And then she's like, "Think British." And then they start just saying, "Frozzle not." Blah, and then they start saying things, and she says, "Those are sounds. You're just making sounds." That's what I think about that message. Those are just sounds. None of those can actually. I want to go home.
What is happening?
I
in the
like
Reddit
that-
under us?
I like that
One
old
thing just means to do
snippers.
drugs.
I like that old snippers followed up with just "I think I have autism."
Oh my god!
This
Thank
is
you,
like
old
what
snippers.
what you just read is like going into the pyramids and looking at hieroglyphics without any knowledge.
Literally.
Also reminds me of, y'all seen the movie Airplane?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Surely you can't be serious.
The two guys.
Don't call me
the two guys are talking jive, but he's like having a medical issue, and then this old white lady comes up. She's like, "I speak jive," and they.
Excuse me, stewardess. I speak jive.
Yeah. It's the most funniest thing, and that's how I feel. I'm just like, I don't understand any of this. I need somebody who apparently knows this, and it's somebody you don't expect. You're like, how do you know what all this means?
I like that the person who plays the tired dad is the one who knows all of the fucking slang.
Sorry, I'm terminally online.
I mean, fucking the dude with a VTuber, I would expect to know all this shit.
Yeah, I don't use it in conversation. I just have it in the lexicon just to be like, yes, indeed, mutt maxing. Yeah, yeah.
This is no act. I literally don't know any of. Well, I know like maybe one or two words. I am so out of touch with the new phrases now that I'm just like, what does this mean?
This is my own personal hypothesis, but I think like a year and a half ago, the kids. Anybody who was like between the age of like, I want to say 10 and 18, right? Okay. Teenagers,
right?
Realized that people who are about my age, who are just like one generation removed, were like, okay, I want to understand this, but like these are really strange, and I'm trying to figure this stuff out, and I'm trying to stay, because we're all online, and it's all that it is the same world for almost everybody online, right? It's the great equalizer, the internet, and they realized that we wanted to learn what was going on, so they deployed a vocabularic smokescreen. And there's like, all this, some of this stuff doesn't mean anything even to us. And we're trying to like, you don't get to know exactly what each individual one means, but like you have to figure out which ones are like the false flag, like mutt maxing. That doesn't mean anything. They don't use that in conversation. That doesn't have like an actual like a value in a sentence or anything like that. It's there to distract from the other real slang that they use daily. And I'm just like, oh my god, I can't write half of this stuff down because it's not real. They've deployed their smokescreen.
So like, half of slang is just a fuck with people these days, is what I'm getting out of that. Fucking god.
Apparently Blair is in Ohio now. Apparently Blair is from Ohio.
That's another one. Ohio just means bad. That's all it means.
What? Ohio means
Ohio is a slang term?
Ohio is a slang term. It means bad, and so it's a place.
No, Ohio is a state.
What?
Yes.
It's a state of mind, apparently.
Wait. So Blair has that straight up Ohio. So wait, she has bad, Riz?
Yes.
Oh my god!
I'm looking down my glasses at my notepad right now.
You see,
that's exactly what it means.
I'm getting so many mixed messages. I'm getting like Blair is mothering and slang, and then Blair has that straight up Ohio. What? How does that make any sense?
Saying Blair has Ohio Riz is not a based opinion.
I hate you so
much.
I'm
just not right now, actually. Maybe cringe, even.
I've been staring at the Kickstarter, just waiting for the money to go down.
If people would like to retract their pledges now.
So, are y'all saying that I don't? But that I still don't. I don't understand.
Lauren, I just pet your head gently. It'll be okay.
It's okay. I just want to let me
just keep eating your glummy custers.
My glummy
sigh in my soul.
Just want to understand.
Keep eating your glummies and breaking your leg against your
glummy
desk.
custers. I'm picturing a bag that just has a frowny face on it because they're glummy custers.
Can we make like glummies like a candy in the Farfetch?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Write it down, Dave. Write it down.
Oh, it's perfect. They're little gummies, but they have frowny faces like they're glum.
Yes.
Yes.
And Cervicare can send them out, right? Cervicare can make them and try and I don't know why. I don't know where we were going with this, but it's fine.
Blair keeps those on her desk instead of M&Ms for people to eat. They're just little sad faces.
Would you like a Dork's Glummy Custer?
Blair is Slay Daddy Phantom.
I'm sorry.
What does that mean?
Also, another fun slang thing that I've noticed is that a lot of these are kind of stolen and appropriated from drag culture and just turned into. They've kind of been turned not used in the same way, but used in a similar way. I'd say stolen as though it's antagonistic. It's not. It's just adopted from drag culture. But that's the pipeline, right? Drag culture, and then since the drag culture is prominent on TikTok, it kind of bleeds over to youth culture, and then from youth culture it goes to us to die. And
we are the generation now where slang goes to die.
Yeah.
Hold on. I am looking up something that. Hold on. What that? Hold on.
Suspense is killing me.
I'm very curious.
What is Giat?
Yeah.
Yeah. This means ass.
Oh.
What? It means what?
Okay.
It means butt.
Okay, guys, you have your homework now for this stream. Your homework is to draw Warren teaching Blair different slang.
The funniest part
actually, that's gonna be I was actually gonna ask you about that. What are yours and Dave's feelings on people making fan art of stuff? Obviously appropriate, but yeah.
They only have the silhouette of Blair, which is funny because
that's true.
She looks like an entity now, which the idea of a celestial being talking about what is Skibbity Riz is really funny.
People are allowed to draw whatever the fuck they want as long as it's not questionably legal.
Correct.
Yeah,
and I'm not talking about doing crimes. I'm talking about know what I'm talking about.
Don't do creepy.
Then internet, make that happen. Warren teaching Blair all of the slang. Why? But would Warren know? I don't think Warren would know. Warren would be
no, he absolutely would not know. That has been the theme of this stream.
Yeah, so he would know.
What would be happening is Warren would have a big encyclopedia open going, okay.
Right. Yeah.
Let's figure this out.
I feel like he would do his research.
Sweet.
I feel like Piper.
What?
I feel like Piper might be the one to teach
Piper would absolutely be able to teach everyone all of the lingo.
I could see Piper dressed in that professor's uniform with the graduation cap pointing at a board. Here are the terms you need to know.
This is Skibbity.
Turn into Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah.
Make a song out of it. Oh my god. Oh,
I'm just a Riz. Yeah, I'm only a Riz.
What the fuck is Sigma?
Oh, chat. You guys have no idea how much you're confusing me, but making me love y'all at the same time. I don't. Blair's gonna get her search history ruined from this stream. I'm already there. I'm already there. I'm already there.
Piper would do it fun voluntarily, and Quinn would be like, "You guys, if you have to learn these terms if we want to be cool."
Just a chalkboard and her having a what do you call it? The pointer things.
Yeah.
Oh, the little yes with the hand and it's
with the little
yes.
It's like the professor from Pink Floyd The Wall who's like, if you don't eat your meat, but it's like a skibbity toilet.
Your Riz.
If you don't learn your Riz, you'll never be skibbity.
Okay, hold on. Fucking
ever mewing.
Our social media / project manager Sam said something in chat that I really need Jonah to say. Jonah, as Warren, can you yell who spray painted Sigma on Papa Swirl?
Just take Jonah, before you do that, take 10 steps back.
Yeah.
Take 10 steps back.
Hey, who spray painted Sigma on Papa Swirl? Huh? You better get a bucket and some steel wool and get the paint. Yeah, the good stuff. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today.
I love the fucking echo. It's so good.
I know.
There's a joke we have, and I'm just gonna say it because we don't know if it's gonna happen, but like, because you know how on this those ice cream trucks, including Papa Swirl, they have like the stop sign that comes out that says like "Stop for Kids." At one point, we had a joke where like Quinn is so tired of like kids trying to get ice cream from them that he just crosses out the no, so it just says "Stop Kids."
That's good. Oh man.
Stop, kids.
Stop. That's funny.
Children.
I also like the idea of them giving out like the kids coming up and expecting like really good like ice cream, like soft serve or something like that, but it's just like, oh, here's a fish that's been in the freezer for like a week and a half.
One of my favorite
some frozen fish sticks.
Jonah, one of my favorite comics we've done is it's a bunch of kids going up to the truck and Quinn like, what do you want? And they're like, can we have like 5 soft serves? And he's like, how about this instead? And he hands them a Sesamoid CD and an ice cream cone. And it just cuts to them destroying the truck while Warren and Piper are like, maybe we should just stock up on desserts while they're like just destroying it.
Just watching these kids absolutely fucking body Quinn.
Yeah.
I have to give a little
ice cream.
Jonah, I have to give a little shout out to Nifty, my girl. Hi, Ashley. This is my first time on stream. Smiley face. Also, Jonah, I'm such a big fan of Beastars.
No, so me and Lauren are too. Amazing.
Yeah, we're big fans of it. Big fans of it. Legoshi, why aren't you paying attention to me?
Because you just yell at me.
I'm sorry. You want to see my mouth?
Yeah.
Mouth? You want to see my mouth?
Fucking, I showed Adam and Cole, two of the guys that I live with, all of Beastars season 2 and the first half of season 3, and we got to the fucking mouth part, and neither of them are into anime really or furries, and they were like, Ashley, what the fuck is this? And I was like, listen.
Explicitly as uncomfortable as possible, because I knew when I was in there, I'm just like, there's no way this is gonna. I can't tame this as much as I would like to. I can't make this, any. I'm gonna turn the dial up to 11 and just like lean so hard into it.
You say that, but you're not the one that had to make noises while you were looking into your mouth. So, that was a really funny scene. A lot of fans that I'll meet of Beastars love that scene, and it's not even like a naughty scene. It's literally Jonah, not Jonah. Sorry, it's Legoshi. Yeah, he's looking for clues. He's doing a Scooby thing, So it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. A lot of people don't know this. I'm very proud of one of the other characters that I play, and that is the Grandma Turtle.
You play the Granny Turtle? I love her.
I did well, Shunny. Looks like you hate him too, huh?
Oh my god,
I
that's
love
great.
her.
Oh my
She's
god,
the cutest little granny.
Oh, she is. She's a hardworking granny. She's like, hey, this is easy. This is good for business now.
I keep yelling. I'm like, why doesn't she get a 3D model?
Right?
Give her a full 3D model. She's precious.
I agree.
So
I know.
We've told the story multiple times about when we first met with Lauren for Blair, about how I had only seen that one part of Beastars, and we talked about that story enough. But something similar happened recently with Jonah, where I saw because I was there for like one episode of Beastars when Ashley was watching it with the other guys, and I just texted Jonah. I'm like, I saw that show where you ate a foot.
Can we talk about how fucking just Legoshi keeps thinking about eating them Tootsies? Like, just constantly.
No, it just keeps showing up. It's background noise for him.
He really loved eating them Tootsies.
I mean, to be fair, it is Louis.
Like, come on.
So,
yeah. Louis got some delicious Tootsies, I'm sure.
I mean, he is a deer, so
a deer that has toes, as a matter of fact, which is
and fingers.
Something we should talk about, but it's fine.
When I first saw Beastars, like when I was cast in Beastars, I was like, I don't know, this is a very interesting show, and the animation is beautiful. But then I watched a little bit of it. I'm like, why do animals have like
fingers? Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, this is so weird. And I didn't really watch a lot of furry shows before Beastars. I haven't even seen BNA yet, but I've heard really good things. But I was just like, how am I supposed to feel about this? And I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people feel when they're kind of new to that genre. And so anybody that has not seen Beastars, I'm always like, pace yourself. Pace yourself. It's going to feel a little weird at first, but it's a beautiful show. Like, I love Beastars.
Yeah. If you get past episode 2, you're good.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
It's really, so good. Lauren, you need to watch BNA because Ben plays the most unfairly hot wolf boy in that show.
I know. And I have mentioned this to Ben many times. I'm like, Ben, talk to me about this. And Ben is like, I can't. You have to see it. I'm like, that's awful. Why would you do that? So yes, I have to see it. I absolutely have to see it.
I still need to do the werewolf stream where we get Ben, Jonah, Lauren, Ed, fucking all the people who play wolf characters.
We'll just have Bosco do growling throughout the entire stream.
He never says a word, just fucking growly noises.
Just growly.
You can get Lon Chaney Jr. He's still around, right?
There's something, I cannot say what it is because it's not public knowledge yet, but there's something that Ashley and Dave know that I want with the show. I don't know if they're going to do it, but I've been begging them for years for it to happen. So even though you don't know what I'm asking for, chat, just do me a favor and just tell them they should do it.
Lauren, I have told you for years that I am not the one you need to convince.
Listen, I've been telling Dave.
I've told you for years to get more creative.
Listen, I'm telling you, they will love it. I'm telling you,
listen,
they will love it.
You don't give the people what they love. You give the people
what they need.
So yes, thank you. That's exactly it.
They need this, Dave.
Lauren's gonna fucking kill you, dude.
The sausage waveform that came out of Lauren was incredible. Extruded from the mic.
Sorry, did I get hot on you guys?
No, you're good. You're good. It was additive. It was fine.
It sounded so much like the Schlatt funny mic.
It's Jay Schlatt's mic.
Yeah.
Hold on, Lauren. Let me find you some art that I need to finish for you.
Please. Yes.
I think you've seen it before already.
I don't care. I'll see it again and again and again. I don't care. Send it to me.
Fucking
I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to hurt y'all's ears. Poor
You're
chat.
fine.
Sorry.
It's hilarious.
So sorry. Everyone's saying that you need to do it. See? I'm sorry, but if chat's saying it, then it must be true.
They do not know that which they wrought upon the world with that request. Here it is. Need to make sure it doesn't show up on stream. There we go.
Are you sending it to me privately or in the chat?
I'll send it to you personally.
Okay.
I just watched this edit of that I sent to Adam of that somebody saying. I just watched an edit of Charlie Brown strolling down the street to "What a Mighty Good Man," and I'm like, "This is."
Ashley,
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't
should I
finish
it?
If it's not going to be a thing. You can't, if it's not going to be canon, if it's not going to be canon, then why would you tease me like that? Y'all, Ashley's being a bully. That's what's happening right now. Ashley is being a bully.
It's not my fault.
Has Dave seen this? Has Dave seen this?
Of course I have.
Oh my God. Sorry. I need to calm down. That's one of my
God.
favorites.
Well,
That's
now
one of
I
my
have to see it.
favorites.
Ashley,
Just send it to Jonah. Send it to Jonah.
I'll just put it in general.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
Ashley
right.
also put that comic I was talking about in general too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, holy shit.
I know.
Listen,
I was not prepared for this.
I mean,
Buddy.
it just. Am I wrong? Does this not
No,
need
you're
to
not
happen?
wrong.
This
That
needs
looks
to
good.
happen.
That's good.
Yeah.
Aesthetic.
God.
Yeah, I'm
Aesthetic.
agree.
Thank you. See, Dave, that's 3.
Wait, I have the perfect name for this.
Oh my
my gosh.
I'm just sitting in a bunker with binoculars watching the mortars go off from miles away. All right.
I just like drawing things that makes my cast and crew freak out. Makes me
Oh my
fun.
God.
Makes me happy.
Listen.
That it
I
did.
need when you are you done with it or are you still working on it? Ashley?
I drew this fucking like 3 years ago and then I never really finished it, so I need to go back and like just redraw it.
If you redraw it, what do you need to redraw? It's already perfect. Like, what are you even? What woman? What?
You know, actually, I could be evil. I could force you to show it if we hit a certain goal on this stream.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Good brain.
Listen,
Micro
y'all.
goals.
You do not. Y'all really want to see this, and I'm not just saying that. Y'all really want to see this.
Here's
this is
concept art for one of the guys in that image.
Oh man.
Dude, what?
Oh, look at. Ooh!
Dude, the vest? Whoa.
Dude, the power you're like adrenaline I just got from proposing that. I feel like I have like a huge cigar in my mouth. Leaning back on a chair, like
It's addictive.
I don't. My brain. Y'all want to see this? Like, this is some.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink my water.
I won't give away much other than I will just say one word: werewolves.
Werewolves.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's not a surprise.
No.
I love the way you draw smiles, like that smirk. Ooh.
Yeah.
You can see those sharp canines so well.
Girl.
I came up with a term for toothy grins like that. I call it "fuck me teeth."
And their height, oh my God! Like their I say their height because if I say something else, it's going to be totally misconstrued for something else. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Dave? What would the amount be? What would the amount be if people?
If we can get
what do you think?
To 157.
Why not just 160? Make it the double.
Round it up, baby.
I want to be generous.
Well, here's the thing: is that something in there we haven't really, like I said, it's only been in silhouette, so.
Yeah, that's true. Well, those aren't her final colors.
By the way, can I just say that, like, Ashley, your entire channel is just like the Knights Who Say Werewolf.
like
The
Knights Who Say Werewolf.
We are the Knights Who Say Werewolf.
And just so you know, chat, this is like this thing that Ashley is creating, working on, whichever. This is like very close to what I want to happen in the show. So it's related. It's related. I will not say anything more.
Let me be clear. I never said this wouldn't happen. I just said we weren't sure when it was being drawn. Let me be clear.
Oh, I know, but I've been asking. It's not going to be a Blair reveal though. I don't think it would be a Blair reveal because I think Ashley and Dave you guys want to wait on that, right? Like for something specific.
Full color reveal on her. Yeah. We actually have a thing that we're working on that's gonna be the full Blair reveal.
If I can throw you under the bus for a second to clarify that I am not always the we won't show anything guy. When we were putting the Kickstarter together, I was the one who actually said, yeah, let's show like Blair's full design and the title card. And Ashley was like, no.
No.
Say that again. Say that again, Dave.
You know how on the Kickstarter we have like the little character cards and stuff?
Yeah.
And Blair is only in silhouette.
Yeah.
I said, I'm like, maybe we should just go ahead and, because, she's in the intro, but Ashley was just like, no.
I agree. I actually do agree with that, because I feel like if you have a character that's already silhouetted and you haven't done an actual reveal of them, you don't want to do that in just a character card, like you want to do that in some sort of other.
Genuinely, it was a thing where like it was before the final like colors and comp were done for the intro, so her and the fact that we never actually do fully reveal her in it, then I was like, okay, then it makes sense to not do that. So
yeah.
Okay, chat,
stream,
I will make this promise. If we hit 160 in this stream, I will show you the rough sketch that I have right now that I showed everybody that made them yell and freak out. If we hit 160 later on, though, or either way, if we hit 160 eventually, I will finish this art and I will post it on Twitter.
Oh, well, that's generous. That's really generous.
Do it. Donate.
That might be too. That might be too generous. Hold on.
Blair will still be in silhouette. It won't be a full Blair reveal.
Okay.
But
not Blair. It's just Blair.
This looks so good.
Not Blair. Blur.
Blur. Blur.
$4,000.
Blur.
Blur, blah, blah. I don't say blah, blah, blah.
They're saying stop sending super chats. By the way,
go to the Kickstarter. Super Kickstarter.
let me read a couple of those real quick.
Yeah, I fucking dropped the ball in keeping up with super chats.
You guys want to donate, please give it to the Kickstarter. Give it to the Kickstarter, because that's where Ashley and Dave really want it to go. So if you want to help, then definitely send it over to the Kickstarter.
What was the last super chat?
Actually, I don't know how many new people are in the chat, but did I get? No, I'm still here. Okay. But I lost my train of thought. I'm so tired. What was I going to say?
You got this. I believe in you.
Me.
Doing last night, you're so tired.
I'm so tired. I was at a signing yesterday.
I
was at a signing yesterday. Yes. Yes,
fun.
And I did not get back until very late. It was great. So because you might have some new people in chat, like maybe do you guys want to explain like what the next stretch goal will get?
Yeah,
people?
There you go. The closest one.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, though. So we hit the $125,000 stretch goal, which was we will do dubs of all of our comics. So basically, we're gonna upload them like all edited with the voice acting. The next goal, which is at 250,000, is animated shorts, which are we want to do like, what was it, like 5 30-second shorts or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Now I'm gonna be realistic. That's $95,000 away in 67 hours. So I'm not really counting on that to happen. But you could surprise us.
Investor.
You could surprise us, but that would be the next goal. Which would be fun because we do have ideas for those.
Also, I see a lot of people panic, like, oh, why are the stretch goals like so high and like so spread out? It's because, guys, we didn't want to hit a huge number of stretch goals. Stretch goals add a fuck ton of work and a fuck ton of cost to everything. So we were like, if we do stretch goals, we want them to be stretch goals. So we have plenty of money and plenty of padding to make sure that they can be the absolute best that they can be.
Yeah, it is true also, because it's like there are other goals that have not been revealed yet, and we purposely did that because they are very big things, and
Yeah.
it would have been scary to reveal it because also it's a thing where it's like we just want to make the pilot as good as possible so that people like it and we could possibly make more. That's
Spend
really
the money
the
and the
main
time on the big thing.
Yeah.
So
I will point out, and I point this out every time I'm in a stream with Ashley and Dave, that they've been working. Well, firstly, these characters have been Ashley's babies since when? Ashley?
2006.
2006. Yeah, so a long time. And Ashley and Dave have been working on this together for a number of years now. And it's all been just them working on this. I mean, with the Farfetch team, obviously.
Yeah.
But right. But it's been out of their own pockets. It's been, their blood, sweat, and tears into it. I say that, it sounds dramatic, but it's quite literal. Literally blood all over it. But no, they've just been working so hard on all of this. And I think, that this deserves to be brought to life, and it is going to be brought to life, which is very exciting. But animation is not cheap. Animation is not cheap.
To put it into perspective for folks, like, I didn't have to pay basically anything in taxes this year. Yippee! You know why? Because I fucking spent more money on projects than I made. Fucking, I did not make any money on fucking anything this year, because literally every penny I had went into making stuff and paying my team and, paying Dave and fucking making sure that everybody's taken care of so we can get this thing made. But it got to the point where that just was unrealistic anymore after the house flood and the water tank, the fucking, our heater tank thing exploding. And the flood was entirely separate from that too, which was great.
Yeah, I'm glad you because I was waiting for you to ever say that. Yeah, our entire basement flooded, and that cost an exorbitant amount of money. And that was basically when Ashley and I had to have the talk about if we're gonna finish this thing, we're gonna need to ask for some help.
Yeah, that flood ended up costing us, I think, 30-40 grand.
Check your water heaters regularly, everybody. Let me just
tell you. It wasn't even that. Fucking our outside hose also fucking exploded and flooded the basement right after the water heater blew up. So it was just one after the other. And of course, fucking insurance doesn't cover that shit. So fucking we had to pay for a ton out of pocket, and it was extremely expensive.
I also want to point out that Ashley and Dave, as amazingly creative as they are, they're also very stubborn people in the best way, that they did not want to ask for help.
No,
they did not. They did not want to ask for help. And in this day and age, that's why Kickstarters are so helpful, So I'm just saying, them putting the Kickstarter out there and all of this, it's a big deal for them. Not just because it's going to happen, but just the fact that they didn't want to ask for help to begin with.
Well, here's the thing.
I remember sitting with you and being like, Lauren, should we do a Kickstarter? And you were like, yes. And I'm like, I don't know.
Yes.
I'm scared.
I told you guys the same thing. I said, I remember, I think it was Seattle?
Yeah.
I think it was in Seattle. Yeah, it was in Seattle. And I remember sitting down with you and I was like, I know you don't want to do it. I know that you just want to do it yourself, because I respect that. I'm very much the same way. But people want to see this. People want to see this. People deserve to see it. You've been putting so much of your energy, not to mention, your health, your health and all of that. I mean, Ashley's fine, everybody. Ashley's fine. But, it can take a big toll on somebody like that, on somebody when they put so much work into something like that. And it's, and so I remember saying, I know you don't want to do it, but you got to do it. You got to do it. So
it is, truthfully, Lauren, a thing I will say where, I guess it boiled down to a little bit of like unwarranted pride, but not in the way of like, look at what we're doing. More in the way of like, we wanted to do this thing fully on our own, so that when we were like, hey, we made this full pilot by ourselves, we want your help in making the full series, people would be way more inclined to be like, holy crap, they did this whole thing. We could definitely trust them to do it.
Yeah, we wanted to prove that, like,
absolutely,
we were worth the investment.
Absolutely. And that makes total sense. And no, it was definitely never a prideful thing. It was definitely of the, I want to show people a reason why they they get to see all this other stuff, absolutely. But sometimes when you're working as hard as you guys have been working, you still need a little help. You know what I mean? That's just how it happens. And so I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys for putting this together, and that the Kickstarter, again, was like the first goal was funded within 8 hours. You said 8 hours?
Yeah, just about 8 hours.
That's amazing.
Insane.
It's insane still to me.
Yeah, that's amazing, but not surprising to me at all. So.
Well,
you've grown a community that like wants to support this project because hard work shows, and all this hard work, it came from the time, effort, and the love you put into something you care about. And then everyone is seeing all this happen, and I just love that because now with this Kickstarter, like, yes, it's funding this project that we love so much, but also what's going on is they're a part of it too. So all of you that are supporting this project, like, you help make it happen.
Yeah.
So you're going on this journey with us. And for that, like, we all say thank you. And Ashley and Dave, you guys are just so amazing. Like, you are so inspiring. And I just love how you dedicate your life to this. And it's a really beautiful thing. So good job, you guys.
Yeah.
You made me cry. Fucking knock it off.
And just to kind of point this out too, everybody in chat, you're part of, like Jazz said, you're a part of something that, fast forward to whenever, the pilot's already out, and then, there's going to be more Far-Fetched, there's going to be a series of, it's going to be a full-length series, like, you guys will be able to look back and remember the early days of it. You'll remember and think, oh my gosh, I remember when it was a Kickstarter for the pilot, and now, you know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy to be a part of that. So
I mean, we have to thank you guys so strongly as well, because you've brought these characters to life and you've advocated for it and everything. And we really do appreciate that. And our whole team, all the animators, artists, musicians, voice actors, everybody. It's just, they're an incredible bunch, and helping us to bring this thing to life. And it's really been an interesting thing too to see. I will say, like, I definitely do think that the one good thing that we did with this sort of like kind of taking forever to make this thing on our own is the fact that we were able to do all this other stuff with like the comics and Sesboid music and like character animations, because
it's a multimedia project.
Yeah, and we were able to like, so then I guess when it did come time for us to launch this Kickstarter, people were familiar enough with what we were trying to do that it did help. It wasn't a thing where it's just like, here's a thing, because let me tell you, trying to sell people on an original IP is really, really hard.
Yeah.
So
those
it has to have a gimmick.
First
there has
couple
to be something.
Years of trying to just get Far-Fetched like going were hard.
Yeah.
Trying to just convince people of what it is.
We were grinding for those Far-Fetched Fridays to have something every Friday for like to sell people on like these characters and this world and this show. So I think it paid off. We can make it now. So
absolutely
right.
But
all right, enough of this mushy stuff. Enough of this mushy stuff.
No,
yeah.
I'm being funny. I'm being funny. Yeah. So
That was our little
we're at 156,000, guys. Like 156,149.
Whoa!
Oh,
Woo!
Pass the glummies.
Sorry, Jonah, you were gonna
Glummy
say
clusters.
The glummy clusters.
Glummy clusters.
Yeah, it's really inspiring as somebody that's like doing my own kind of project that's similar to this, but not like it's just a little different. I'm doing a graphic novel. I understand, and I'm in a good position where I can't imagine having to do a project like this from the ground up with just even a little bit of a boost. It's still kind of hard to cut through all the noise, and it's very impressive to see you guys put your heads down, put your nose to the grindstone, and get this out without asking too much help. I swear to God, Ashley, we're gonna have to shoot a signal flare, and we're gonna call in a lot of favors, and I'm gonna help out too as much as I can. But once we get this thing started, yeah, this is a titan. This is a beast, and no pun intended. And you guys are really crushing it. And honestly, I can't think of anybody better to do this job that isn't already like a working full-time professional. So you guys are like doing an incredible job. I am inspired by every little update that I see, and you guys have me to the ends of the earth. Whatever you need me to do, I'm here. Salute anything you want.
I appreciate that, because we sure do not do this for the money.
Not at all.
Me, honestly, you put so much love into this.
I've said before, and I swear to God, this is not to depress or discourage people, because please follow your dreams, just be smart about it. But genuinely, in like the 8 years I've worked in this indie animation space, I have never made more than I did when I worked as a butcher at a grocery store.
Yeah,
that is the most I've ever. Yeah, so you don't get into this for the money unless you get very, very lucky. So
you do it because you love it.
Exactly.
That's right.
I'll do you one better. Why is far-fetched? Sorry. I'm looking at chat. I'm looking at chat. Yeah, for those of you who are doing the super chats, please go ahead, and if you're going to donate, please donate that to the Kickstarter, guys. That's what
I have a feeling a lot of people donating super chats though have probably already donated to the Kickstarter. And so if you already donated to the Kickstarter, that's completely fine, and we appreciate you.
Which, by the way, let me read a couple of these. Where did you last leave off?
Let me see. Last one I read was Goopy Lizard thing?
Goopy Lizard.
Yeah.
Also, if you guys have any questions for any of our lovely voice actors, please.
Oh yeah, please.
If you want to get to Goopy Lizard thingy, Dave, just scroll all the way to the top and then scroll back down a little bit.
Okay. Goopy Lizard. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, Goopy Lizard thing says, "Mama Luigi."
No, that wasn't even it.
Oh well, there's that one. But,
the next one that has to be read is Ali Jean. They have an icon.
I see.
Yeah.
Ali Jean, if I could up my Kickstarter pledge, I would, but I barely have enough months for donos. Thank you. That is very sweet. Do not give money if you don't have any, though,
yes,
please.
Keep your money for yourself.
No.
Take care of yourself first.
The best thing you can do if you can't give to the Kickstarter is tell your friends. Say, hey, look, there's this cool thing we're doing.
I've always said, send it to people you like and send it to people you hate, because they'll hate getting it. So, and they'll donate to spite you if they hate you. So, they ask though, what are some things we should/can know about Blair and Drain?
Ooh,
that's a good question.
Good one.
Drain's last name is Creed. He is the son of Vincent Creed, who runs Creed Records.
Sorry.
He's the prince.
Fun fact, our buddy Jason is actually the one who gave Drain the last name Creed.
Yeah.
I was trying to think name.
I was trying to think of last names, and Jason's like, what about Creed? And I was like, you're a genius. I love you.
The one syllable last name is very like Rockstar.
Jason's like, my sacrifice.
Blair is the head of an experimental medical company out to further humanity at whatever cost it takes.
It's so Servicare is very Umbrella Corporation coded. That's why we say the thing about Resident Evil. We'll say that.
We won't go into the exact details of what Servicare does yet, but they just recently moved home base to the town of Valeport, taking Valeport from being a very quiet, cozy, small town to slowly but surely developing into a bustling city. And one of the things that kind of the gang has to deal with as a little bit of an allegory or parallel to leaving childhood behind and becoming adults is the way that the world changes around you, and things you once loved have closed down because new stores have, ushered them out and out-competed them. And so nostalgic things that you once loved and were familiar are slowly leaving you, just like how when you're growing up, things from your childhood you have to lose and leave behind.
It's interesting because I saw a couple comments, which is totally valid, on both the animated intro and when we released that shot of Valeport, the town that our show takes place in. There were a couple people who validly said, so this looks more like a city than a town. And you're partly correct. Valeport is a town, but if you look closely, the more downtown area where the big Servicare building is more of the new expansive buildings, and then the old small town aesthetic is towards the forefront, like it's being taken over slowly. So
Valeport is in its dying days of being just a town. It's becoming a city.
I need to read something that I think Dave will definitely appreciate because I appreciated it. From Small Good Dragon. Farfetch gang has to deal with the closing of Blockbuster.
That's what his whole
I won't say who we had a meeting with recently, but literally I brought up the closing of Blockbuster in that meeting as an allegory for some of the story elements in Farfetch.
There is, Ashley, and you know this, there is an episode that is basically about that, but for a different place.
Yeah.
That is a whole story point of an episode. So, yeah.
So this is, people are asking about characters, and you can't reveal a whole lot about the characters like steez. What I do when I play D&D, I always ask my players at the beginning of a game something that's like kind of like an icebreaker question that you wouldn't reveal too much about the plot, but you can reveal a lot about the character. So what would things what would you go dressed as Halloween? How would they survive the zombie apocalypse? What I don't know, what's their favorite ice cream flavor?
Jonah, it's so funny you say that, because the ones we get asked all the time, ironically, is what is each character's D&D class? We get that so often.
That's
often
cute.
enough that it's answered on the website.
Let me pull up the show file. Let's see. File. Fucking character facts. Online usernames, favorite colors, favorite animals, favorite foods, favorite ice creams.
Yeah, ice cream is another popular one. Which I guess does make sense with the whole them being at an ice cream truck thing. So,
yeah, that makes sense.
Everybody's D&D characters. Here we go. Rue, neutral good gnome druid. Kira,
these are specific. Okay.
Lawful neutral half orc barbarian.
Okay.
Love it.
I like that.
Quinn, chaotic neutral tiefling rogue. Piper, chaotic good elf wizard.
Yeah.
Nice.
Griff, true neutral halfling bard.
Yeah.
A bard.
Warren, lawful good dwarf fighter.
Wow. A dwarf fighter.
Which is ironic, and you know how tall Warren is.
Yeah.
Drain, neutral evil elf warlock. Reagan, lawful neutral dragonborn sorcerer. Cloda, chaotic evil tiefling cleric. and Blair, lawful good human paladin.
Oh. Okay.
there we go.
Interesting. Okay.
That's very interesting.
Good.
Well, there you go for all you D&D folks out there. By the way, I will
Go
say,
ahead, Dave.
I'm so sorry.
God, rude.
I was just gonna say, I will say, one of the things Ashley and I are doing right now is we are in the process, and thank you to all your submissions. We are in the process of finally casting Reagan and Clodagh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
And we've gotten
so
some
exciting.
very good auditions.
Yeah, so
We still haven't gone through all the reels yet because y'all crazy fuckers sent us 800 reels, but
Yeah, thanks for that.
Oh my.
Listen,
job.
ask and ye shall receive.
it's very true.
Speaking of asking and receiving, remember that picture that Ashley is working on, y'all? Don't forget that if you get to 160, explain it again, Ashley. Explain it again.
If we get to $160,000 on the Kickstarter during this stream, I will show the sketch as it is right now, here and now. And I'm actually working on the sketch more as we speak.
And it's the one that Lauren has been rizzing up so much.
The one that Lauren's been super skibbity about.
I hate you. I hate you all.
But if we just hit 160,000 in general, I will finish it and I will post it online.
By the way, the reason we're saying 160,000 is because that will literally double our original goal, which would kind of be an amazing place to hit before the campaign ends.
Think of this as an impromptu stretch goal.
Yeah.
Sinning is a sin says, can Blair riz me up? I don't know. Can I riz anyone up? I'm not sure.
Ma'am, I'm married. Please.
Jesus, can you riz me up? No, I can raise you up.
No.
Up so I can be a Sigma.
Oh, somebody fired Jonah.
Write that down.
Koyotix.
Write that down.
Koyotix, thank you for your donation. I saw Ashley at the Zinkai Lackadaisy panel. Didn't get to meet you, but congrats on the Kickstarter goal.
Oh, well, thank you. And thank you for being at the panel. That was a fun panel.
That was a fun panel. Except it ended with the whole building being evacuated for a fire alarm.
Oh. Wait, where was this?
At Zenkai Con in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I heard about this.
It was literally
crazy.
the very end of our panel, and one of the administrators came into our mic and said, everybody needs to get out right now. So and we're just like, oh, okay. Like,
needs to get out right now.
Yeah.
Need you to evacuate calmly and professionally.
Galaxy Fern. First off, you guys are one of my biggest inspirations. That's very sweet of you. Second, I love the content of this so much. It gives me Gravity Falls vibes. Already donated. Gravity Falls is definitely a big inspiration that Ashley and I both love. So
yeah, we are
Gravity Falls
huge
and the Owl
Gravity
House.
Falls fans.
Oh, the Owl House is so good.
I had mentioned the other day I had gone home to visit family for Easter, and while I was home when I had free time, I did a rewatch of the entirety of the Owl House, and just like, yeah, this is one of my favorite shows of all time. It's just so damn good.
It's such a good show.
Yeah, it's just so well written for
Gravity Falls.
Owl House.
Yeah.
I was talking about the Owl House, but also Gravity Falls is another
right.
one. Like,
they're so nice. It's a good show for all audiences. Like anyone will enjoy that show.
What is everyone watching right now? Like right now, what is everyone watching?
Just finished the second season of Man in the High Castle.
Oh, that's a good show.
Which is very good.
I just finished You on Netflix.
How was it? Yeah. How was the last season? Was it okay?
So yeah, I thought the fourth season was a little I wasn't a big fan of it, but the last season, it picks up, and the finale, amazing. So I recommend like keep watching if you ever like stopped.
Okay.
Really good.
Danny, what about you?
I'm about to start Severance.
Oh, I've heard that's really good.
I am about to do the same thing, Danny. That was gonna be my answer.
Oh, cool. Okay, yes, I'm excited because I love like thriller mysteries and stuff where it's all like sci-fi and you got to figure out what's going on. I'm excited about it.
Those are the best.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley.
I just finished what is currently out of Beastars. Part 2 of season 2 or season 3 needs to come out still.
Did you
appreciate
Did you appreciate mine and Jonah's scene where they're in the sushi?
And she has to like they sped you up artificially.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Oh my god, and when she has her whole
me.
But do you know who was the best character in that whole scene?
Alejandro.
Alejandro was the best. He was the YouTuber parrot. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So funny. Oh my god. He's so funny. But that was a lot. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
Can I say
Oh, sorry, Dave. What?
Oh, I'm so sorry. If you're still talking about that, go ahead.
I'm still talking. Dave.
I'm shutting up.
Wait your turn, Dave. Wait your turn. And I lost my train of thought. Oh,
yep,
Dave.
there you go.
No. I remember now. No. In that scene, I just remember. So we have 2 directors for Beastars, and one of them, I won't name any names, but one of them always gives me crap about Juno. Always gives me crap about Juno, and she's hilarious about it. But we always make fun of her for the show, and it's absolutely hilarious.
She approaches it from a very macro perspective, and she's like, "This is just silly," and I'm just like, "No, we're making art. Okay, this isn't silly. This is real."
Oh yeah. Oh, we give each other the crap whenever we record that show. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, Dave, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say that, like, this isn't a show, but if we're talking about things we just watched, on Friday, we saw Sinners in theaters, and it was fantastic.
I've heard it's amazing.
Oh, yeah, I hear it's really
very good movie.
Incredible movie. Very much gave me a lot of inspiration for Far-Fetched stuff, too.
Yeah, okay.
It's really cool because it's like a combination of, like, of the era, like Southern, like Black Gothic tale with like the blues and like, but then it turns into like a supernatural thriller. So
it
it's
almost felt like
really
a little bit of a combination between Far-Fetched and Lackadaisy.
A little bit.
Sinners did?
Yeah.
Well, I guess with some elements, yeah.
Like not literally, but like just a little bit.
Yeah, the Sammy song scene was incredible, and you'll know it when you see it. The best part too, I will say, is that because that is a completely original film. That theater was still packed on the same night that a Marvel movie came out, and that made me really happy.
Wow,
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, like that made me happy to see that. Like, original film may not be dead in cinema after all. Like.
As far as like what I've watched recently, as far as new stuff, if y'all are into medical dramas, The Pit is so good. The Pit is really good.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's on Max. Max. Yeah, it's like if you remember the show ER from the 90s, it's exactly that, except it's a little more realistic. Like a lot of doctors have praised it for being realistic.
I've been looking for a new medical drama, so I'm gonna check that out.
It's really good, but it's nothing like shows like Grey's Anatomy, but it has nothing to do with relationships outside. It's not a soap opera. It's purely all about like the medical.
Yeah, I was about to say you're selling me even more. And I love Grey's Anatomy, but God, I'm sick of Grey's Anatomy.
Right, exactly. Yeah, no, The Pit is so good. The entire season takes place during one shift. So like each episode is like an hour. Yeah, it's each episode is an hour in the shift for them. So it's very interesting. And then as far as shows that I have seen before, I'm watching through Home Improvement right now because I love that show.
God. Oh, hell yeah.
I love that show.
You're watching through Home Improvement?
Yes, sir, I am. Yes, sir, I am. Like, I love that show. It just reminds me of the good old days.
Yeah, no, I feel it. I watched News Radio a while ago, and that has a very, very young upstart what's his name? Fucking Joe Rogan as like an actor, like actually doing like performance and being good at what he does. And now he's the bald-headed, you know, podcaster. But yeah, I was watching news radio. What else is there? The old sitcoms like fucking. Oh, I watched news radio because it was a spinoff of another one. Fuck.
I also used to love Frasier. Frasier was.
I fucking love Frasier.
I love Frasier. Oh, you and I have talked about this. Ashley, you and I have talked about this.
Oh yeah.
I think we both love Niles, right? Like Niles.
Niles is my boy. I love
Niles. I love Niles too.
Yeah, Niles is funny. And Martin, the dad. We love Martin.
I also want to marry Martin.
You guys know how I like. Oh.
No. I was just being. Go ahead.
You're just saying, listen.
No, I was just saying. That's what I just say. Listen. Go ahead.
I you know how like I get like random VHS tapes and stuff off eBay.
Yes.
I recently found one that had a bunch of 90s sitcom episodes from like a TGIF.
Oh,
block.
what?
And one of them was an episode of Family Matters where Urkel has to fly a plane by himself.
And I do that.
And I'm like, it's like he and Carl, like they're in like a small plane, and the pilot's like, "See ya," and he jumps out, and then they're like, "We have to land the plane, Carl." And I'm like, "What is happening?" Like it's.
I loved Urkel. Yeah, there's a lot of good shows.
I like that the show wasn't even really like about him at all. He just was supposed to show up and then basically never appear again, and then he became basically the main character.
I mean, we can also say the same about, I don't know if chat will go crazy over this or not, but we can also say the same about Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Spike was only supposed to be a villain for like one season, or no, one episode. He was supposed to be, I think he was only supposed to be a villain for either a season or an episode. And he just got such high ratings that they're like, well, we can't get rid of him. And thank God they didn't, because Spike over Angel any day. That's my thought on it. So.
Chat. Okay, yes. Everybody's saying Gaslight District. I am genuinely gonna say this. Like, besides like any indie show that I have personally worked on, the Gaslight District I think is my favorite indie pilot like ever.
Aww.
I love that show so much.
I've seen it pop up, and I've been apprehensive to watch it. Is it good?
It's very good.
I imagine
it's incredible.
A singing endorsement.
It's very much my aesthetic. It's like a crime drama, Nightmare Before Christmas, like kind of that whole aesthetic. And Jason plays the butcher character, and I think it's the best thing he's ever done. It's incredible.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's kind of got a Great Mouse Detective London Foggy vibes too.
Yeah.
That's Gaslight shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Love it.
So yeah, if you're wondering that, and apparently Jason, he texted me when I told him like, congratulations. He said, "Dave, I'm gonna be real. Like when I was in the booth recording this, one of my thoughts was Dave is gonna like this show."
Awesome.
Like, you right. Like
Jason said the same thing for a certain scene involving his Beastars character. And the moment I got to that scene, I DM'd him, and he was just like, "Ha ha ha! I knew that would get you."
Speaking of Jason, can we talk about how fucking good he sounds as Knuckle Duster?
Oh yeah, the new My Hero spinoff?
Yeah, and the new My Hero thing. Oh my god. I got that audition. I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, that's going to be solid." I got a good audition, a good read. But you know who I think would be fucking amazing is Jason. And lo and behold. But yeah, he sounds great.
They had to be the right man for the job.
Okay, wait, I need to share this. I need to share this in the chat, Ashley. Here, somebody halfway homesick on Blue Sky. They made a life-size cardboard cutout.
They printed that out incrementally on an inkjet printer. It looks like.
Oh my god!
Wow.
They had to like print the boots and then run to the store and get more ink, and then print the pants and then run to the store and get more ink, and then print...
so
Wait,
much
does Quinn
black
have
ink.
Does he have a canon height?
No.
5
But if
feet
I had
now,
to,
apparently.
if I had to pin a height on him, it would probably be like 6'3" ish.
I figured.
Oh, that's hot.
With boots or without boots?
It's mostly the boots.
It is
Mostly boots?
the
Okay.
boots.
But fucking if I make Quinn that high, Warren's like 7 feet tall, so like it just doesn't work. So fucking they don't have canon heights, but if I were to put a number on it just for fun.
Listen, okay. I know we've built this family dynamic, and it looks like Warren is the dad and Quinn is the mom. That was not the intention, but if you do look at the heights of like Piper, Rue, and Griff compared to those two, it is really funny.
There's
Like,
gonna be some very minor design changes between the pilot and the series, and one of those design changes is gonna be I'm gonna have the variety of heights a little more spread out.
Yeah.
Piper might get a height increase.
No, she should be a tiny queen.
I will say Piper's gremlin energy is definitely
True, her being
on
tiny
display.
fucking
I know, it matches the gremlin energy. Her
I
being
might
all
make
smaller.
Rue taller than
Yeah.
I want Griff to stay a short king.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We love
yeah.
Griff as a short king, yes.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by the amazing picture that Ashley is working on.
Sitting on.
I can't stop looking at it. I can't
Hold
stop
on, I have
looking
a-
at it. And chat, you wouldn't be able to stop looking at it either.
You know how
I have an
you're unable to
update
stop
on
I
looking at
can't
it?
stop. I'm
Wow.
sorry.
Oh
God.
my gosh, look at it. Ugh,
Listen, it's just
this is
it's,
art.
It is pure art. I didn't even know. I don't think you have before today. I honestly don't know if you've shown that to me, Ashley. If you have, I do not remember because it's been years. But oh my God.
It was a million years ago probably. I think I drew the original in like 2020 or something, and then I did that new sketch in like 2022. And
what
then,
are you updating on it right now? Like, because you said you were working
I'm just
on it.
adding
What are you
more
updating?
to the bodies and like just refining stuff. Blair's head was shaped weird.
Wait,
Fixing
it's
that.
2020. You had Blair's design down for a long time.
She changed a bit, but yeah, it was basically the
Wow.
same for a long time. This is back when she was called the Collector.
Ooh.
Oh, lore.
That's devious.
Was
Way
for the
back.
audition? For the audition, was she? No, in the audition, she wasn't known as the Collector. I think she was. No,
No.
she had the name Blair.
She had the
In the
name Blair
audition.
at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we revealed her full name on the Kickstarter, Dr. Blair Preskin. Which can I say where the name Preskin comes from, Ashley?
Yeah, go for it.
This is just my, once again, Dave's dumb nerd brain. Preskin is a combination of 3 of my favorite film mad scientists, Pretorius, Herbert West, and Frankenstein.
Oh,
Together.
that's
What?
clever.
Yeah. that's
I'm
what-
sorry, Dave. I was turning some. People mentioned my mic peaks, and I was turning down my gain. Sorry. Repeat that. I missed it.
The name Preskin, her last name,
Yes.
is
Yes.
a combination of the 3 mad scientists, Dr. Pretorius, Herbert West, and Dr. Frankenstein.
Oh, I love that.
That's pretty cool.
Combo of everything that all the stuff that you love. Do you want to tell the story, Dave? My audition story. Just be nice. Don't be mean.
Are you talking about the part where when we met, or?
No, I'm talking about how I almost didn't get to audition. As
Oh, yeah?
Blair.
Oh yeah.
Be nice. Be nice. I have a fragile ego.
Oh, before you tell the story,
Nice.
I'm so sorry. I have to go.
Yeah,
I'm so
We love you,
worries.
Danny.
Oh, you're
Thank you
fine,
for joining us,
absolutely.
Danny.
Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out.
It was awesome.
And
hanging out with you,
congrats on the little nugget.
Yeah, give the
Yeah,
nugget
so
love for us.
much. I will. Thank y'all. Have a great
Good luck.
time. And thank you for donating to the Kickstarter. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be fun.
Take
Bye,
care.
Danny.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.
Actually, do you want to tell this story? Because
Okay, so when we did our
Be nice. Be nice. Make me sound cool. Make me sound cool, Ashley.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best, I promise.
Wow, because it's so difficult for you. Jeez.
But when we were doing our first round of proper far-fetched auditions, not Hell Puppy auditions, which was the very first round, where we got Nola and Jasmine. When we were doing the far-fetched auditions, it was another open call, just like we did for Reagan and Clodagh just now, because we like doing open calls just in case, you know, somebody who isn't really known in the industry yet, you know, wows us, and, you know, we want to discover people. And on the complete opposite end, though, I get was it a Twitter message? Was it a Twitter?
No, it was an email.
It was an email? Okay.
It was an email. Yeah.
I get an email from somebody called Lauren Landa, and they were like, "Hey, so I don't have a reel, but like, can you can check out like my IMDb and like see some of the other stuff I've done. I'm so sorry like that I don't have a reel. If that's a deal breaker, I totally understand, but I just wanted to throw my hat in the ring. This project looks really cool." And when Dave saw that, he was like, "No, delete, gone. No reel. Fucking absolutely not." And I was like, wait a minute.
Reel,
no. I know this name. This name sounds really familiar to me. Hold on. And so I went and I looked and I was like, wait a minute. This Lauren? Holy shit. Because I recognize you from fucking Beastars. I recognized you from, oh God, how am I forgetting the name? Madoka. I almost just kept saying Magical Girl.
Madoka. Yeah.
Madoka, Sailor Moon, fucking all sorts of shit. And I was like, no, Dave, trust me. We need to send her an audition. She's going to do really well. And Dave was like, ugh, fine. And then your audition came in and just blew us away.
You make me sound like a complete prick.
That's what I'm saying. Also, I really quick, I don't know why my mic is sounding like that, guys. I promise I have a very nice mic, but maybe it's the Discord settings. Maybe
it could
that's
be
why
Discord
it sounds like
or like some other fucking thing being dumb.
Yeah. Sorry that I'm sounding like I work at McDonald's, guys, but I love McDonald's. So
can I get a can I get a McGriddle?
Yes. Yes, I voice Sailor Neptune, and yes, I voice Annie from Attack on Titan, and yes, I was in Madoka. I play Kyoko in Madoka.
I'm in Attack on Titan too, but I'm only in 3 episodes, and I get eaten. Spoilers.
Oh, but your scene is really intense, though.
I know, right? The only reason I'm in Attack on Titan is because of Lauren, so I am kinship.
That's only partially true. That's only partially true.
Okay, sure,
I got you.
Yeah.
I did the intros. You got yourself in the show, sir.
Yeah, you made it so that Mike actually heard me and was like, "Oh wow, this guy." I can't say exactly what he said out loud, but yeah, he's like, this guy knows what he's doing. Okay.
I was like, oh, this guy, this guy, he's kind of good. He's kind of this Jonah Scott guy. He's kind of good. He's got some stuff. He's got the Riz.
I have the Riz. You're learning.
I'm proud of myself. But to be fair, Dave, when Ashley told me that, I was like, wow, Dave.
Wow, this guy's an asshole.
And then we had the callback call with Lauren, and fucking, I was like, yeah, this is Lauren. She's in Beastars, that show that I really like. And Dave's like, oh yeah, isn't that the bunny blowjob show? First time ever talking to Lauren.
So let me explain.
And say, yeah, it is.
Let me explain. All I had known of Beastars was I saw a clip on Twitter that I just scrolled past where it was like that scene, and I was just like, I guess this is what this show is. All right. And that's all I had in my brain. So when I actually said, like, oh, yeah, this is Lauren, she's in Beastars, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's not like that bunny blowjob anime. And that was the first way I met Lauren.
We're so lucky she didn't fucking quit because of that, Dave.
But had Ashley not said to Dave, we're doing this, like, she's cool, she's fine, I would not be Blair.
I mean, listen, you have a fantastic voice, and you definitely earned the part. So,
and you've also been an amazing friend.
So that's also why I said there are so many messages in chat right now being held because they're responding to the bunny blowjob thing. But that was like, it's the same thing that I said happened with Jonah, where I'm like, yeah, I saw that show where like you ate a foot.
Also, speaking of Jonah, my friend Cole, who's one of the guys that I was showing Beastars to, he needs you to know that fucking when Legoshi eats Louis' foot, his comment for that was, "I'm the big bad wolf and I'm about to eat these little piggies."
I need to try and get that in the show somehow. Holy crap, that's amazing. Oh, and I'm about to eat these little piggies. This one went to the market.
You'll be happy to know that
market.
Cole does writing for the Farfetch'd comics, and that's
why. Yeah?
Cole's an incredible writer. He's so fucking funny and creative. He also helped us write the lyrics for Creature Feature.
He did. So did okay, Cole did, Jason did. Like, that Creature Feature was a big group effort, I have to say. Like,
and I had nothing to do with Creature Feature, but I will say, because of my mess up earlier, now we have glummies in the show.
That'll be your contribution to the show.
Thank you. Yeah. That's what's gonna get me the EP credit. Glummies. Glummies is gonna get me the EP credit.
I can't wait for that Glummy cameo.
I know, right? It's gonna be great. Just make sure it's like hidden Mickeys. Just make sure there's like a Glummy in like every scene.
It sounds like a knockoff of Gumby or something. Like, this is Glumby. like
It reminds me of Poplars from Futurama, where they're just kind of like and they're just in every scene.
Can I tell you what I think of whenever I see the Papa Swirl truck though? And it's not what you think, but I just remember, we're all around the same age, I think. Do y'all remember? I think I'm older than all of you. Pretty sure.
Yeah,
anyway, it doesn't matter. But I think we all grew up with the Ninja Turtles ice cream bars with the gumball eyes. Do you remember those?
I remember those.
Man, that takes me back. Oh, takes me back.
No, there's a drawing that our wonderful artist Cross did for the Adventricular music video, where they drew like basically the Papa Swirl head with those gumball eyes, but melted, like the melted version.
I remember that.
Oh, God. You know, it's so funny because as a kid, I saw them and I'm like, oh my God, these look so good. Now, when you see pictures of them, they don't look that appetizing.
No. The SpongeBob ones look pretty bad. Like,
yeah.
I think when we were kids, we wanted to get them because of the picture, but they always did not look like the picture when
not at all.
Yeah.
There we go.
Let me
Melted Swirl is now on the screen.
Yeah, there it is.
No.
All right, Savage Shark. So glad the Kickstarter is getting so much love. Speaking of which, this actually works. How much to get an actual Papa Swirl truck for conventions? So we were talking about that earlier.
We were.
Actually, there was one time we did look on eBay for like used ice cream trucks that were like 30 grand or something.
It was even cheaper than that. I think we found one for like $6 grand.
And we were just
like, if we make buku bucks on a Kickstarter or some shit. Oh, man.
That should have been a stretch goal. We will buy an ice cream truck. Why didn't we do that?
But yeah, no, that's probably never gonna happen, but fucking it's so funny to think about.
We do have an idea, like, listen, realistically, we would probably never get an actual truck, but one idea we did have was like maybe doing like a big like cardboard cutout display that would be like through a window.
We wanted to get a big display panel that looked like the side-on view of the Papa Swirl truck with the little window, so like we could serve people merch and stuff out of the Papa Swirl window.
Oh, who died?
Oh,
Jonah!
I think Jonah disconnected.
Jonah, come back.
Jonah, why?
Jonah, come back to me.
Warren's he just had it. You know, he thought about speaking again.
We don't talk about Jonah. No. We don't talk about Jonah.
Oh, he's back.
He's risen.
He's here again. I mean, hey, Jonah.
Oh.
Sorry, I kicked my router.
The distance made that so much funnier.
Perpetually clumsy. Oh look, yeah, there's Papa Swirl. Kind of. So sad. I hope that's a glummy cluster down there in his mouth.
that looks exactly what that is. Holy crap.
It should be.
Also, my stomach is growling like crazy right now. You could probably hear it over my mic. So I'm gonna BRB and grab a snack. All this talk of glummy clusters.
I will read a few of these donations that we can chat about without the rabbit around. Joel Yukahana, guess what? I'm donating again as an executive producer. Thank you so much for getting the executive producer tier. Thank you so much. I'm pulling my privilege. What is your favorite recent content you want to screen out to the high heavens? Oh, I think I already did. It was Gaslight District.
Gaslight District.
I'll let you guys go then.
Favorite media shows and stuff? Or...
I guess because we already talked about new shows we watched.
Okay, how about movies that we appreciate? Doesn't need to be new, but just movies that we
just
love.
Like anything cool you're listening to.
I got
one.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I discovered this new it's not I guess it's a genre, but this new artist of a musician on YouTube a while ago, and this was during the peak of the haze where everybody didn't know what was AI and what wasn't, and I'm just like, is this music AI? What is going on? But it's 100% normal. It was normally produced. What his gimmick is he makes music for games that don't exist, but he makes a soundtrack for the game if it did exist. And the one that I've been listening to nonstop for my chill songs has been and I ordered so much so that I ordered the vinyl and everything when it came out. It's called Barbershop Simulator. It is super vibey. It is so much fun. It's really, really well put together. And there it is. It's Barbershop Simulator. Very good. There's a soundtrack for a game that doesn't exist, and kind of the same vein as a Grand Theft Auto game, but not for the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Yeah, I'm just trying to explore new art and new music.
Nice.
How about you, Jazz?
Sure, I'm gonna put it in YouTube too.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat the question?
What is something
media you're hyped on?
Yeah, something you just discovered media-wise.
Oh, jeez. That is a good question. Well, similar to Dave, I'm excited for more Gaslight District content because I am a very big fan of Glitch's work, honestly. I love their they have really good indie shows. Let's see. I'm drawing a blank.
It's Sunday.
Yeah, that's fair.
It really is. It really
Sunday.
is. The Sunday vibes.
Lazy Sunday vibes. Tired, sleepy Sunday vibes. That's what that is. Sleepy Sunday. Not lazy, but sleepy. Sleepy Sundays. I'm trying to think too. What's something? Oh, well, I wouldn't say I'm going to scream about it, but I have recently started on Downton Abbey. It's all right so far. I just honestly probably haven't had the proper time to actually invest too much time into it. But yeah, Downton Abbey.
That's a good one. That's a very good one.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Downtown Abbey.
Do you watch Modern Family? Have you ever seen Modern Family?
I have never seen Modern Family, no.
Oh, it's a good show.
I love Modern Family. That's a good show. But there's an episode where...
Would you look at that?
Oh,
they're in the same room at the same time.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so listen, apparently I'm you.
You knew what?
No, apparently I'm apparently well, I won't say it because his name hasn't popped up yet. on the screen. So
there's some more.
Yes. Yeah, apparently everybody thinks I'm Drain.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm sorry. I kept everyone waiting, but so I am the new star of the show. My name is... Am I allowed to say what my name is then, if she's Drain?
I guess, yeah.
Hi there, my name is Blair, and I am a bad bitch in Valeport.
I thought you were gonna say like I'm a Pisces.
I'm a Pisces.
But yes,
everybody thinks that I'm you, and that I'm now Blair and Drain, which I'm like, oh no, no.
I mean, we do sound like twins.
We do. We actually do.
But yes, everybody, Michael Zekas, the voice of Drain, is here.
Hello, everyone. How the heck are y'all doing?
Yeah, you're good.
We're chilling and sleepy on this fine Sunday.
Nice.
Okay, Zekas, can you scroll up and see what Ashley posted? The picture?
Let's see the picture.
Do not say what it is. Do not say what it is.
The drawing.
The drawing.
Yeah, no, I want to be that. I want to be that.
We have it set so if the Kickstarter gets to 160, Ashley's gonna post it. And if we get it to 160 during the stream, she's gonna post it as is. Right? Is that what the deal was? I don't even remember.
That was the deal.
Yes.
But if we get to 160 after the stream, then she's gonna post it finished or something like that.
Yeah, I think something like that.
Yeah.
Full finished drawing of that. Oh, I would frame it.
I know. Listen.
Let's see. Okay, how much do I need to cover to make this happen? How far are we?
$4,000.
Okay, what's my credit card limit?
Listen.
Let's smack your hand. You're in the show.
I have no idea.
What?
What?
This is off the rails. This is. But yeah.
King of Raven says, "Holy crap, Jonah! I just watched all of part 1 of season 3 of Beastars and love it.
Here we go.
You did really well. I also love you in Dying Light too. Having you be the protagonist was perfect. Aiden is the homie."
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you. Dying Light 2 rep. Let's go. That's one of the coolest things I've ever done. Besides Farfetched, we are currently at $156,000 dues. That's Australian for dollars. And if you can sub, you get cool rewards. Do we even tell them what the rewards are?
You know what?
But
I will go down the list.
The list
to redo. That's also Australian.
A list, cool.
About what you can get now. The 4 big tiers are all sold out. Which thank you. Also, sorry. But
I was gonna pledge it the highest tier, but I'm like, who stole all my tiers?
So if you give us $5, you get your name in the credits. That's the opening act tier. For $15, you get 20 unique backgrounds for your electronic devices and early access to the pilot.
Ooh, exciting stuff.
Yeah, for $25, you can get a PDF of the art and comic book we're releasing, which has all of the comics and a bunch of art of Farfetched, with concept, all different kinds of stuff. And for $35, you can get the physical version of it. So
you guys are offering a lot. Like that's a good amount of stuff.
Yeah. And that's just for the $35. For $50, you get. So by the way, you also get everything beforehand. For $50, we're going to be doing an early exclusive screening of the pilot with the cast and crew. That also is going to have a private Q&A. And
that's so fun.
You'll also get, and I think you guys are going to love this, You'll also get access to the outtakes and bloopers from our voice actors.
Oh no. I don't know if that's a good thing, babe.
So, and you get a digital pack of every Sesamoid song released so far.
That's like the actual value there, in my opinion. You get like high quality TIFFs or whatever FLAC files.
By the way, there are some really good bloopers from all of you. So
yeah, I know, and I probably forgot half of them.
I was gonna say my blooper made it in, so I'm going, what's my blooper left?
Yeah, there are a couple, like there's one you did. There's one that J. Michael did where he made a noise that was so funny and it worked perfectly for a scene we put in. And then Danny's gone, but she at one point, there's a point where the gang, I'm not going to say by what, but they all get rattled around and you're like, oof, ah, like everybody's like, you know, rattling around.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
And the last thing you hear is Danny as Piper perfectly saying the word oof. It sounds exactly like the Roblox sound.
Danny,
almost one for one.
Well,
like, and we're like, we have to put that in.
That's one of Danny's green flags, is that she can oof just like the Roblox kid.
Yeah.
guys,
like,
I have a very important question. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Lay it on me.
Apple or strawberry and cream?
Apple. Also, I'm back.
Well, actually, apple or strawberry and cream?
Apple.
Jonah?
Apple.
Seekus?
Strawberry and cream.
Jazz?
Strawberry and cream.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Am I gonna have to break the tie?
Yeah.
I think you are.
Choose carefully, David.
Oh, she said David.
I'm gonna go. Oh no, that puts
not the government name.
Not the government name.
I'm gonna go strawberry and cream.
All right, strawberry and cream it is.
What'd you get?
What is this for? Why are we?
I know. Was it pie? Was it ice cream or?
It's ice. It's pie. It's pie.
Oh hell yeah!
I thought it was pie. I would have said apple.
Well, too late. You already started.
How do you have a strawberry and cream pie?
Isn't that basically just like strawberry shortcake at that point?
No. It's around a pie crust. It's like, you know, it's the strawberry like filling, and then you have the cream, and then the you know.
Is this like a little mini pie or like a pie?
Yeah, it's a little mini pie.
All right.
Yeah, it's a little mini pie.
I have salami now.
Ooh.
You can hear my bag crinkling over my mic.
I ate too much sausage and mushrooms, and I'm a full boy.
Strawberry rhubarb pie is excellent. I love strawberry rhubarb.
Rhubarb pie is so good.
I need to have rhubarb pie one of these days. Where was I that someone had that?
It's like a festival thing. Rhubarb
Also,
pie.
hello, Zekias. We haven't gotten to talk. It's so long.
Oh, Ashley, hello.
God damn it. Never mind. I'm kicking him out.
Give it in, take a mile.
Fundraiser goal, how far can we punt drain?
Yeah, there you go. Every dollar is another mile.
He's just spitting through the sky like,
he's
oh god,
hit orbit at this point.
I don't know why that reminds me of. And I would walk 500 miles. And I would walk 500 miles.
And I would punt drain 500 miles.
Well, you see, this is how we get $160 dues.
Yep. By the way, actually, I was going over the specific tiers while you were gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I just finished the $50 one where I was like, one of the big things with the $50 is you get to hear the bloopers from all of these nerds.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be so good.
Did y'all just hear Zekas though? He was like, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard him.
You see, I know I'm showing up a little later in the broadcast, but I'm here to cause fun. Everyone calls fun.
I didn't realize it until you said it, but we really do sound like twins. That's hilarious to me. That is hilarious.
man, they're gonna have so much fun once the lore expands beyond the main band.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's
there's some
y'all
lore
got so much in
there.
store.
There's
the lore's been
lore.
expanding. I mean, there's going to be glummies in the show now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You don't even know about glummies, Zekas. You don't even know about glummies.
I need to know about glummies.
Allow me to educate you, sir. So earlier in the stream, well, I have a bag of Nerds gummy clusters in front of me because they are so good. And because I am so tired and my brain is very tired, instead of saying Nerds gummy clusters, I said Nerds glummy clusters. And so now in the show, there are going to be candies called glummies, and they're going to be in the shapes of frowny faces. Is that what you said, Dave?
I think it would be fun if they were just like little suffering faces.
Suffering faces, yeah.
I collect the whole set.
It's like the crying breakfast friends in Steven Universe to go, why does anyone like these?
It's like that, that picture of like how were you feeling in gym class today? And it was like happy, sad, and then there's the one picture where it just said like existential void. like okay,
you guys, we're at 156,358 now.
Oh yeah, and if you pledge $100 to continue this, you'll be credited under our special thanks section, and you'll get a 12-pack of exclusive stickers of the characters. You'll get the MP3 downloads of the pilot's score, and you'll get digital access to Sesamoid sheet music. So,
that's super neat.
And other bands, sheet music.
Yeah, and
more like shit music.
You shut your mouth. I will punch Quinn for you.
There are more quotation marks around band for Drain than straight.
What was that? What?
It's going great.
And if we get to 160, then you guys will get to see Ashley's amazing, beautiful masterpiece, because it truly is a masterpiece that needs to happen in the show, Dave.
All I'll say is Blair and werewolves.
Blair and
you just spoiled the whole thing. What's wrong with you?
We mentioned it was Blair and we mentioned werewolves already, so it's not spoiled.
We don't know what's in it.
Yeah, but they didn't catch on yet. You got to keep them. Listen, you can't put the hook all the way down in the water. You got to put it just enough the fish jump for it.
No wonder you've never caught a fish in your life.
Yeah.
And by the way, so as a just not necessarily a targeted pledge, if any of you all have any rich furry friends who happen to have any disposable income, if it's the month where they don't have too many commissions right now, I won't say why, but they might be interested. They might be very interested.
If any of you have that oil tycoon who also dresses as a fox, we would love them to show up.
You are on my convention banner. Warren is on my convention banner, so that is my contribution. People come up all the time. I've gotten so much Warren stuff. People draw things. They make little merches.
Can I just say,
I still have that little truck, the Papa Swirl truck.
I am genuinely so excited that once the pilot comes out, for like you guys to be able to be like, hey, here's that thing I was in, and you can actually like
talk about
Yes.
And on the flip side of that, so I had an event that I was doing yesterday, and I had someone come up who was just talking with them on Farfetch. They look at, yeah boy, and they go, I don't like that twink. And I'm just sitting there going, how do I react to that?
No, there's some, it's, I have had people come up to me and be like, I hate this character you voice. And it's like, okay, cool.
How do you respond to that?
Yeah. And like, I know I hate, like, I think they try and like get a rise out of you or something like that.
That's when you say,
like,
That's when you say, I hate the character you play in real life. To them.
Oh, see, no, I have to be as. That's the thing about being at a show. You have to be as engaging as possible, and you can't ring their little. You have to be like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I also hate this thing that I like.
Yeah, no, you're allowed. You're allowed to your. No, the thing that I always default to is you're entitled to your opinion, even if it is bad.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are things.
I'm just curious. Have you guys? You don't have to do this, but do y'all want to show? Can you guys play the video?
The OP? We done that yet?
Oh, the OP
Kickstarter video?
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I guess we can play the intro and Kickstarter video. While you pull it up, actually, I'll read the last because there's only one tier left that isn't gone.
Yeah.
And that is for $200, guys. You get everything we said before, and you also get an exclusive print signed by Ashley and I. As well, and that is the print of the high-res version of the Kickstarter drawing with Rue's head exploding with all the characters and stuff. So, yeah, and that's
such an awesome print.
Yeah, it's really neat. I'm so excited to frame that shit.
Yeah, Yale did an incredible job drawing and designing it. One of our background artists who put it together.
I love the background. Oh my God, the backgrounds are so beautiful. Absolutely one of the many aesthetics that I love. Like, I connect with that aesthetic. Like, majorly.
I was wanting to say, ever since we mentioned the backgrounds tier, the color palette of this show and just how lush everything is, it's eye candy just to see anything from the animation, and especially that print.
Mm-hmm. I can't show it right now because I'm sharing my whole desktop to show the opening video, but I actually designed a very specific color palette that I wanted every single shot to adhere to for the opening, to kind of keep everything like tied together, because
it's very
before
like wild berries Pop-Tart, you know. Tasty.
Yeah.
Before I was designing color palettes for each shot individually, and it just wasn't hooking up. Like, it just wasn't working together.
Zekas, did you know? Zekas, did you know Drain is watermelon flavored? Apparently.
What? You know what? Yeah, Drain flavored watermelon glummies. There we go.
There we go.
That's good show tie-in.
I could see someone taking a bite out of his helmet and it just having like watermelon inside. Like,
I know all of a sudden, so for the far-fetched cosplayers who are so dedicated and do such awesome work, they are going to do that now.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I've seen quite a few cosplay of the characters, and y'all are killing it.
Which I see them in chat right now, a bunch of them. Wink.
I don't really cosplay as characters that I voiced, but if it helped the Kickstarter, then I might consider cosplaying as Blair. If it helps the Kickstarter, then I would consider.
What goal would you want them to get to?
Oh man, see, you don't want me to throw out a number. I will. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. What about? See, I don't want to be mean, but I don't want to be too nice either. But, like, you know. I don't know. I don't even know if that's something people want, but I'm just saying.
Oh, like, I know they want it. I can tell you
we want that.
Certainly. Yeah, I at least want
it. Well, we already have a goal for 160. So hold on, let me write a number. Ashley, Dave.
I gotta pee.
I also have to pee. Hold on.
Piss, girl.
Hold on.
While everyone's pissing, I'll turn my screen back on and show everybody the exact color palette that was used for the opening. These are the only colors that get used in the opening. I think a couple more are sprinkled in here and there to like kind of accentuate a couple things, but this is like the whole color palette. Every single shot uses just these colors. I think that's a fair goal, Lauren.
Yeah, you think? Which, like the former or the latter?
Higher.
Huh?
The latter.
Yeah.
The latter? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we can get to 170, then I will work with a team, a professional team, to put together a cosplay of me as Blair. Yeah, baby.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
But only if we get to 170. Oh, we can't hear the music if there's music.
Oh, fucking, there was music.
There was. It was me. I had it muted.
Oh no, there was, but I just turned it off. Also, I had to be very careful pulling the palette back up because I almost spoiled the fucking image.
Just a little tease, you just slowly reveal a few pixels of it. And that's gone.
Stop.
It's like a burlesque show.
But yeah, if you look at each shot, it's all just these colors. Some of the
That's so
backgrounds use different
cool.
colors, but like the characters and whatnot are mainly just these colors.
There's the greens. There's the greens.
There's also
Rue's so cute.
And the best part now, there we are.
there's also quite a bit, and to be fair, some of you have commented your theories and stuff, but there is a lot to unpack and theorize in this intro.
Oh yeah, we wrote up a massive document with like deep character lore to like include little hints at.
What's the backer level required to see peeled Quinn?
That is the backer level of get the entire series funded.
Izzy says, silhouette Blair cosplay? I love that. That's adorable. That would be so funny.
Ethan
That is
asks,
so funny.
is there going to be swears in this?
Oh, do we want to say the thing about
So, like, the
swears that we
rating?
decided?
So the thing we decided in this show is we are never going to have the word fuck. Everybody, if they're going to use it, they say freak.
Oh, like Battlestar Galactica.
Kinda, yeah. No,
Did it say frag?
Yeah, there's so there's like I'll tell you in the pilot, I think there's like
There's one
hell-
fuck in the pilot that
Well,
we
not
may
anymore,
need
now.
to
Was
redub
there?
now.
now we're not, because now we made that decision.
Yeah.
There-
So
honestly,
where was
it
that in
was-
the pilot?
it was from
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Jonah. It's super hidden.
It's
Uh-oh.
extremely hidden.
It was an accident. It was just me. I swear like a sailor, and it just kind of bled in.
I mean, that feels in character for Warren.
He's the older guy.
Warren
I'm
Warren
allowed
gives
to
a
say that word.
very,
You guys
very
can't.
quiet in the very background. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I think that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. If it doesn't add anything to the situation, yeah, just take it out. Like that's something that we
That can
struggle
go
with
in the
with,
bloopers, though.
Yeah. in the
Too, yeah,
movie.
that too.
Everybody's saying let Drain say fuck.
Drain's the one character that gets to say fuck.
Well, you know, he's the one who uses it every night after the show, if you catch my drift, huh?
Oh, he wishes. He
You
dreams.
sound-
And he's like,
I cannot get over it. You sound so good. You sound so good.
Stop.
Dang, man. You sound so good.
I'm just been so hyped to see this launch, and especially, you know, for all the color of each of the characters. When you have someone where you need to hear the Axe body spray, I just go, psst, let's.
It really
Of course,
is,
if it's ever
like-
too much, that's where she's just like, and now I'm sending you to vampire baby jail.
I mean, if you remember, Michael, like one of the requirements we said in the Drain audition was we wanted one of the lines we wanted to actually make us cringe, like genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
And you did such a good job.
I just, you know, everything of this is like a memory to just get channeled to go whenever certain characters, you have certain inspirations, and I know y'all have had that one where there's some memory you pull in and just go, I know exactly where this character goes, and that cringe.
I know Drain definitely pulls from some ex-boyfriends I've had for sure.
Yeah,
Just complete fuckboy cringe.
Emphasis on the X part.
Emphasis on the X.
The drain, sorry, not the drain. The Axe body spray thing too is so real. I went to an all guys high school, and in the gym locker, everybody, instead of like taking a shower, they were just like, just spray on the Axe and go to your next class. And it was just too real. Like.
Zika's Candy says, if only Drain could say, I do not say blah, blah, blah.
So, I feel like I don't want to spoil anything because I know that the Patreon backers have seen some little special things coming up, but I almost feel like we need to have that for a concert interruption now, where just coming on mic, it's like, hey, you out there, yeah, turn down the music. I do not say blah blah blah. Yeah, you heard me. I don't. I am not that. I am not that weirdo from whatever the hell, Romania, Hungary. I don't care. I don't say blah blah blah.
You're such a brat.
And I don't sparkle either.
He's such a brat. Oh my god.
Scar thinks she's Dracula.
This was a load of garlic.
And meanwhile, y'all, the rest of the cast that you got right here, I mean, y'all have heard right now with Jazz, Lauren, and Jonah. When you mentioned that Blair cosplay, I'm just going, you will knock that out of the park. Immediately.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Respect.
I just need a flannel and jeans, and I'm good.
Oh, you got the easy
we
one.
We gotta make Jasmine a big Kira Kigurumi.
You know the funny thing? Ashley,
yes. I love that so much.
You know the funny thing about, because we have the like pilot and like series outfits the gang are in, and then the adventricular outfits.
Yeah.
I kind of like the adventricular outfits better sometimes, especially with Warren and I like Piper's look a lot.
I almost want to make Warren's adventricular outfit his main outfit. The only thing is animating the plaid would be a nightmare. So you have to find a way around that.
That's true.
So what about if you did the Gankutsuo technique where you have a screen?
Oh my god, you did not just say Gankutsuo. Did you just say Gankutsuo?
Oh, when you for the stylet show, and because if you need the plaid easy,
Yeah,
oh no, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I can't believe someone else. Like, it's a great show. I'm just happy to hear that someone knows about it. I love that show.
That thing was a masterpiece. At which part I probably date myself, but I am playing the vampire, so I'm old.
Chat. It was wonderful. It was a wonderful show. With that being said, kids, it is my time. It is my time to pop off. I am so tired. I am so sorry. Yesterday was a very long day.
Lauren.
Thank you for having me.
Absolute pleasure talking to you
guys. Oh, I know. I wish you joined earlier, Zekas.
I miss my alarm. Well, gotta keep everyone waiting for the main show. Build up the hype.
Just super good.
I'm gonna kill off Drain in the show.
I want to hear this whole show. What?
Huh? What? Huh? What?
What? Huh? What?
Is that just our ending now? It's Fly Me to the Moon, but it's just Drain spinning through the stars being kicked so far.
Somebody's throwing
It's
stuff.
the moon song from that DuckTales game.
Thanks for having me, guys. Chat, thank you so much. Please be sure to donate if you can to the Kickstarter. We are doing so well, and believe me, you don't want to miss out on the artwork that Ashley has going on right now. It is absolutely beautiful, and thank you to everybody for supporting Farfetch, because it really deserves it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye. See you, Lauren.
Bye.
Man, ever since the pilot, just to always say the style of the show, it is just going to be so beautiful.
It's crazy.
Oh, I adore the art style.
Yeah.
Now, can you remind me what the art style was inspired by? Was it Danny Phantom, or did I make that up?
No, you didn't.
No, it's definitely heavily inspired by Danny Phantom. I think we also took a lot of inspiration from like the Gorillas. a bit.
Oh,
Steven
nice.
Universe absolutely crept its way in there a bit. There was no way I could avoid that. It certainly wasn't intentional, but I drew so much Steven Universe stuff for so many years.
There's definitely some Owl House and Gravity Falls too.
Mm-hmm.
And then
nice.
Big
the Scooby-Doo thing is
as well.
The Scooby-Doo thing is obvious. Like almost
For sure.
every other comment on the intro is like, this is Scooby-Doo coded, and it's like, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
9 other shows that are like that. If it ain't broke,
don't fix it. Yeah.
I mean, let's be real though, especially considering the most recent incarnation of Scooby-Doo that we shall talk about. That might start with Velma.
yeah,
It's like this is if it's done right. This is the Scooby Gang, but with love put into it.
I've also said this before, but like, it's kind of fun how like when we went into this, it's both supposed to be like a homage and a bit of a parody of that Hanna-Barbera era, because like it is definitely a homage to like Scooby-Doo and like Josie and the Pussycats and that kind of stuff, or like Groovy Ghoulies, but like
Jabberjaw.
It's also Jabberjaw. It's also, in the writing, what we did was we also are parodying it with the idea of like, what if those characters were put into the most unideal situation possible, where it's like, oh, you get this cool spacious mystery machine. No, you're a band with instruments inside of a cramped ice cream truck. You have nowhere to move at all, and it's hell.
And the ice cream truck might or might not channel a hell incarnate beast within it.
Correct. Yes. So I also just like, I have this thing, and Ashley knows this, where I love like twisting tropes where it's like making like the characters that you think would be like in the forefront of things, like in the worst situations possible. Like a good example of that is with Quinn. Because if you think about it, the way Quinn is, you would think he would be like the frontman lead singer, right?
Oh,
but to me, it's just so much funnier to stick him in the back behind the drum set. Because like
and the
you
weird kid is singing.
Yeah.
The kid who ate glue in kindergarten is singing.
Exactly. So now like
it's great.
Like
glue did something good.
The idea that like Quinn wants to be John, but he's Ringo. like that is really funny to me. Like,
yeah.
So is this where we offer as a tier that we will have Quinn's actor J. Michael Tatum narrate Thomas the Tank Engine episodes?
Oh yes.
Quinn, J. Michael Tatum as Quinn will boldly narrate Thomas the Tank Engine episodes because Clona just loves it so much, and you just
we have to get him as Quinn to say, "Stop sending me fan mail."
Oh my god!
No, you
Peace
are
and
wrong.
love. Peace and love. Stop
twist
sending
that
me
trope.
fan mail.
Peace and love, everybody. Stop
again.
sending me fan mail. Quinn.
We got to make Tatum do stand-up comedy because George Carlin at one point narrated Thomas the Tank Engine as well.
Oh my god!
And he has
The
to
7
say,
words
"These
you
are the
can't say on
words you
Farfetch."
Yeah, these are the 7 words you can't say in Farfetch.
Sorry, I got you. Say wavelength.
You know what I also realized, Ashley, because Clodagh, you know how her glasses are very like Ozzy Osbourne inspired?
Yeah.
They are also like Ringo's glasses too.
Oh
yeah.
The little like round spectacles. So we had a joke one time. We had a joke one time where it's like we're gonna cast Quinn's grandfather, and it was just Ringo. Like, that's where he gets the drumming from. Like,
oh, that'd be so fucking stupid.
I'm in this purple dog show.
I'm in this purple dog show. Turns into a demon. It's pretty great. My Ringo
We did. Jonah, I think you in particular will appreciate this. Ashley, do you remember the time, because our lead animator, Areg, who's phenomenal, he is a huge Yellow Submarine fan.
Oh, cool.
And
Really?
we genuinely had an idea for a whole episode that was done in the Yellow Submarine style. and it was like, we all live in a Papa Swirl machine, and instead of the blue meanie, it was gonna be the Blair meanie.
Oh,
and
wow.
like
That's a really good concept. I'm sure, like, conceptually too, it would probably look fucking bonkers.
I love Yellow Submarine, that movie.
I do
the
too.
Animated film, yeah.
Since it's Papa Swirl, can we just have it get more and more deranged as the song goes on? You go.
Absolutely.
It turns into Revolution 9, like, and it turns into the end of the day in a life, basically.
Somebody needs to explain to me why my pants are so big right now.
Well, I was about to say, at what tier can we slip in the line? So, Warren, do you know what a power bottom is?
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, Michael, you missed the beginning where we were trying to explain modern lingo to Lauren.
Oh my god.
She doesn't know what things like Riz or base are. And we were just like imagining Blair trying to understand those terms.
It's and I'm trying to think, what would Blair do though? Would she then cringe and think that it was brain rot, or would she almost even just drop that and maybe just have a straight face to sit and go, oh no, oh no?
She would just be like, humanity's devolving further and further with every day. I
feel like
harder.
somebody would end up in some kind of machine. They call her based. Like
cut to the experiment. Just cut to the experiment room. Not that there is one in the show or anything like that.
No, definitely not.
She's got assets.
Remember, Blair is a humanitarian.
Yeah. A very kind, very sweet humanitarian.
For just $5, you can save the wildlife of Vailport.
For just a cup of coffee, you can get 99 cents. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that SNL sketch where it's like Bill Hader as like that guy who's like, for just 99 cents, and then the villagers in the background is like, ask for more. He's like, what? He's like, that's enough for a coffee. He's like, we're not drinking coffee, we want food. Like
Although, now that I'm thinking about it, given the time period this is set in, we really do have to draw all the cringe of late 2000s, 2010.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
It's like, dude, leet speak and like the bomb and swag and
Raffle, glomp.
Raffle stomping and
pounces on you.
Ammo,
dude, Rafflecopter. Bring back Arby and the Chief!
Wash.
All right. We are getting to about 3 hours here, and we've made it to 156,500. Thank you, everyone. That is an insane number to reach. Very close to doubling our original goal. Are there any more super chats we have to get to?
Yeah.
A ton? Okay. Do we want to try
I'm gonna run through a bunch of these that everybody can. Here we go. Spoon Sarah says, I feel like Alex Hirsch should be down for Papa Swirl. That could be fun.
That would be amazing.
Orca Ray, hi Ashley, I just want to say me and my friends are graduating next week from high school. I also can't stay today because I have work in a bit, but I wanted to pop in and see if everyone is doing good. Love you all.
We love you too. We hope you're doing well.
Yeah.
All Stars says, amazing, Jonah. Oh, they're the person who asked you to riz somebody earlier as Warren. I can't lie, that impression was kind of hot. Sorry. Now try that again.
Impression of what?
Try that again, trying to riz Mama Blair. Well, Lauren's gone, so unfortunately that can't happen. But,
no, that'll be saved for the next one.
Roman Pike TV, cameo of Jack Black singing Steve's Lava Chicken.
Chicken. La 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 lava.
Anytime I think of that, I just think of that YouTube poop someone made on, where it's like la 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 lava, dick in, and it goes like Steve's lava shit. Like it's just all the Tenacious D soundboard like put into it. Like,
oh my god.
Hayden, TCEM, may the 4th be with you all. My mom and I are going to go see Thunderbolts in an hour. Glad to support this awesome series. Enjoy the movie.
And also with you.
And also, yeah. You should watch Star Wars. Keith, with just a $50 donation. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Huge.
For the little jumping Shiba. Spinny the Spoon says, super excited for the pilot. Can't wait to see it. Danny, huge fan. God, I feel bad. We're so far behind. Danny, huge fan since seeing you as Molly and Epithet Erased. Quick request, can you do your iconic Roblox oof? Well, we talked about it earlier, so you got that at least.
Sorry, guys.
We talked about how, because we were talking about the bloopers.
Yeah,
we talked about how, like, she does that perfect oof in the pilot. Like, Old Snippers is back.
Welcome back, Old Snippers.
I can't wait for Ashley's white hot raps for the end credits of each episode.
Do we have a Farfetch rap? Do we have enough
my
monsters
name
for a
is
Farfetch
Ashley.
rap?
Have you heard?
That you can't rap and you're a total nerd.
Oh!
Oh, what? That was bars, bro.
Air horns.
Jack the Man says, I'm from Sweden and I've never heard of Swedish fish. Oh, that's probably when we're talking about candy.
I highly doubt Swedish fish are actually from Sweden.
I highly doubt that either. Spicy MB says, I warned you about stairs, bro. It keeps happening. Liking Trash, thank you for the gift memberships. Turkey Beard 2010, have you considered doing another cover song? Because I think Pat Benatar's Shadows of the Night would be neat, and it's stuck in my head right now. That is a great song.
Ooh.
So with the thing with the Sesame music and the covers is that it will be back. We're just taking time off with making the actual pilot. So, but yeah, eventually they'll come back, right, Ashley?
Right?
Eventually we'll
Right?
do covers again.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion though. That's a good song. Sarah Tepes says, "Hello, you beautiful people. Take my money. Can David? All right, Mom. Can David say, 'Oh, Sarah'?" Well, there you go. I also have a request for everybody to roast me to their best ability. P.S. Ashley, stay beautiful and amazing. Oh, so I get I get government named and Ashley gets complimented. See how it is.
They know the pecking order.
They all want us to roast. Should they do it in character? It'll probably be easiest for Drain.
Yeah, Drain, give Sarah a roast.
Okay, so that shirt you're wearing, whack. That jacket you're wearing, whack. Those jeans you're wearing, whack. This dude, tight as fuck.
You can't say
Which
that.
we'll actually we'll finish that statement for if we hit the goal.
You guys didn't fucking hear it, but Dave fucking screamed. I get to hear it from downstairs.
It was the progression of whack. It almost sounded like you were actually just punching, like whack. Like.
Drain times
That was
Little
so
John
in
collab.
character. Like, I'm convinced that was actually Drain. Like, that was him saying that.
The fun thing, and one of the reasons why I love him is because he's such a shitlord to go. I know it. I think I have an idea what the creators got in mind, and just let's roll with it. And if you roll me in, then just yank. Okay.
He wants to be cool so bad, and he never will. It's just.
And he thinks he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
He really believes.
For just $5, you too can dunk on Drain. In fact, sorry, you're saying.
Chat says Drain feels like someone who'd go to Starbucks just to use the free Wi-Fi and complain about people's outfits.
Yeah.
Checks out.
I thought you were to say uses the free Wi-Fi and complains it's not fast enough.
That too. So he then uses his $200 hotspot.
Our very own Mama Luigi Ashley, is there money in the budget to let the staff out of the basement?
No.
Sorry.
Absolutely not.
Savage Shark. God, this is how far back we are. Dave, thank you. Finally found another GoBots fan. That's how far back we are.
Oh my god. It was at the beginning.
Free Dean sent 5 gift memberships. Thank you for that. Last Chance says, hi, I'm a big fan of Piper. I have a question for Danny. What is your favorite part about being the voice of Piper?
Aww.
Next time she's here, we'll have her answer that for you.
Yes.
I have to pee
Be
again.
sure to...
Jesus Christ, no wonder your pants are so big.
Too much water.
Dave, set aside the Danny ones so we can hold on to them.
I will. I'll set those aside. In fact, I'll just star them in our secret place. EC. This has the energy of the video of the cast of Inside Out 2 reading about modern internet slang. I'm assuming you're talking about with Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Boy, based or originally just meant being high like the chemical compositions in dope, i.e. Basehead. Then it got hijacked by 4chan losers as a way to have correct opinions.
That's so stupid.
Sense. That makes sense.
What a dumb progression.
Oh my god.
Matsuke Niedermeyer, are we feeling old yet? I am already there. I certainly am. God, I'm sorry. I'm trying to speed run these and not make it boring. Sammy A 1999. Hope you're all having a good day. If possible, can I get everyone on the call to ask our favorite bunny if she needs uppies, please?
God damn! I'm gonna beat the shit out of Cole later. I'm gonna beat the ever-living shit out of Cole later for starting that fucking trend. Oh, Ashley finally barely affects me, but now then there's this, and this just makes me mad.
I like how this one is the one that's like too much.
Oh, Ashley, fine. Uppies, you've crossed a line. It's gotten personal now.
Oh, Ashley, I'm back. Get it? Get it? I said, oh, Ashley, and it was not. Never mind.
Oh yeah, do we have to do it? I guess. Do you need uppies?
Oh yeah, you gotta hit the quota.
Where's my Discord? Hold on, fucking.
No, I'm doing what I was. I'm reading it.
Silence. Beautiful silence. Hello, chat. It's just me and you now. How are you today? We can now have peace. Because these other fuckers are gone. I see uppies in fucking chat, too! Oh, I hate it here. Alright, fine. I'll bring them back. Oh yeah, people can hear my fucking joy noise!
Radio?
What's up, equals 3?
What's up, forum?
Funny enough, the next is hi Ashley, hi Zooble.
Hello.
Liking Trash, thank you for all the gift memberships. Bones Graveyard says money. I was thinking, oh god, what's that one? Money, motherfucker. Spicy Cinna. Now I need to see a drawing of Blair having the existential crisis over Skibbity, Ohio.
That's everybody's homework.
Yeah.
I feel like she's just going to look at the camera and you just see it in her eyes. She's about to commit mass homicide. Legalized mass homicide.
She's about to blow up the state of Ohio.
I mean, would anything of value be lost?
One day we should just show the map of the US and Farfetched and just Ohio as a crater.
Oh my gosh, yes.
David Henley says, I haven't visited the channel in a very long while. I've been catching up. Very excited about Farfetched. Most of all, really happy to see everyone still creating and having fun. Thank you, David. That's actually very nice for you to say. It's something normal.
I mean, this is 5 years later. This is still one of the best teams just of any project.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm not even saying that. Just,
Everyone keeps being so nice. It's gonna make me fucking cry again. I've nearly cried like 3 times this stream.
Cry some more.
you brought together a family. You deserve it.
Cry some more.
Tears of appreciation.
Curious Bubbly Beetle says, I can't wait for Farfetched. I'm working on a custom Kira plushie. You guys are awesome. Heck yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, how cute!
Definitely show us when you finish it. We want to see it.
Yeah, post it on socials.
We want to see.
Rachel Schilder, or Schilder, one of them, here to support Farfetch. Here's a little something to help continue the Kickstarter. Well, thank you, Rachel.
Thank you.
Ultimate Trash Boy, the stream is pretty based. Skibidi Riz, YOLO, Ohio, Phantom Tax, Yeet, Log, Yet, Riz, Ohio, Toilet.
Mods ban them. Kill.
My
Destroy.
head hurts. What the heck?
To Ohio.
Dark Star Express Puppet says, I made the Piss Fairy headcanon.
Oh my god, I forgot about the fucking piss fairy.
Is this something that we did?
Yeah, last stream.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like Jennifer
fairy.
Coolidge piss fairy or some shit?
Oh wow. Love your pit. I don't. You. Wow. What is it?
Oh yeah, we were
What
talking
am I
about like those
doing? Is this-
Capital One commercials she's in, where she's just like, "Wow, I love your hair," and we're just like if she was in the bathroom, like, "Wow, I love your piss."
Wow, I love your piss. You piss great. Wow, it's me, Jennifer Coolidge, the female Owen Wilson. Wow.
Pissing all by yourself, handsome.
Are you pissing by yourself? Jennifer Coolidge, why are you in here?
Boy, you sound like a fried chicken in there.
Something smells good in there.
Oh no.
Yes, that's
If anyone knows that video, fucking shout out to you.
Jennifer Coolidge as Clodagh, please.
Oh,
Mm.
that would be incredible.
MKW Core says nuclear croissant.
Thank you.
Delicious.
croissant.
Well, yeah, can you help me finish this croissant? And then Carl just explodes into a mushroom cloud. Ah! Goopy lizard thingy. I recently showed the internet my persona, a little bat, because I'm a small, pathetic, and part Romanian.
Ooh.
Oh. I mean, you said that, not us. But we can...
What's that lyric from the Grinch? Like, the 3 words I would describe you as are small, pathetic, Romanian.
Implace.
Oh, yeah. Small, pathetic, Romanian.
It's the idea of Boris Karloff being like, that little Romanian furry. Like, oh, we're almost at the end.
Side eyes in my persona.
Uh-oh.
Allie Jean, can Warren and Piper say hello to me? Well, you can get one of them.
Warren can say hi.
Hello. Wait, who are we saying hi to?
Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Good job, Warren. You get a
There you
biscuit.
go.
Welcome.
Nice.
Thank you. Mm.
Shadow Fox, I'm thinking of making an animated short film done traditionally on cells. Do you have any advice for my long journey? Good luck.
Good fucking luck. God damn. If it gets to be too much, don't be hard on yourself, but I believe in you. That is an awesome goal.
Spiral Insanity asks, is Miss Danny a phantom? I see what you did there.
God damn it. I see what you did.
Rihanna Deleon VA says, I love furries. Furry rights matter, bro. Also, new homework idea. The most masculine character in a maid outfit. Give it to me.
All right, Maid Warren, let's go. I think that exists already somewhere.
There already? Yeah, I was gonna
Somebody
say. I think
cosplayed it or drew it.
Sure, it's out
I
there.
swear, I was like, I feel like I've seen that before.
I was gonna say, Bones, you still in chat? Is can we check this one?
Where's Bones? Summon Bones.
I already know the likely source for this one. That's right, Mar. Mar, that was your cosplay.
Yeah, that's right.
Bones goes, I'm on it.
We're getting to the end here. Ultimate Trash Boy. Farfetch is going to be my new hyperfixation. When it comes out, I am not going to shut up about it.
Hell yeah.
Spread it like the plague, because we need people to watch it so we can make more. Goopy Lizard thinking, what Will Wood song would Sesamoid cover? Also, Thermodynamic Lawyer seems to fit Blair. Is that a D&D class?
I was gonna say, it sounds like an alignment.
Thermodynamic Lawyer? That sounds like an 80s like melt movie.
I was gonna say it sounds like a band.
It's like Saul Meltman.
To play bass for Thermodynamic Lawyer.
Huh. And what Will Wood song? Oh gosh. That's a good question. What Will Wood song would they cover? I don't even know what would fit their aesthetic with him.
Does Will Wood do the I'm the main character song?
Yes, that is Will Wood.
Quinn would absolutely fucking
do that would
song.
fit.
Can be a Quinn and Drain duet.
Oh my god. I feel like you need a WWE announcer for that one, for the tension there would be.
Royal Rumble!
And final one from Keith. I really want to know what's Drain's worst riz?
He opens his mouth.
Yeah.
Anything. Anything that comes out of that rotten mouth.
Every breath you take.
I'm like, I can think of things. They would probably all get us demonetized.
Drain, give us a good Skibbity Ohio riz.
Hey, baby. You want to see my Skibbity Ohio riz backstage? In Ohio. One night only. Cleveland.
Oh, we're doing a show in Cleveland. That's your first mistake.
It's not even a city. It just says like the Drain Tour, Ohio.
Ohio.
Like.
Oh, you could. Hey, you can set my Cuyahoga River on fire.
Oh.
He'd be the kind of guy to have like an ARG to show where he's actually going to be playing the shows, and then be super upset that nobody showed up because it was such like a ridiculous, like non-traditional way to promote your show.
And he's just badgering MatPat like hello neighbor to go, hey, come on, look into it.
Instead of House of Leaves, it's House of Everyone Left.
I look at chat and the first thing I fucking see is a super chat that says I need to put Quinn in a jar.
No!
Okay, we're that far in the fandom by now.
Oh, we're already there.
Oh no.
And on that note, it has nearly been 3.5 hours. We have gotten to nearly 157,000, which was my original goal, to show off at least a bit of the sketch.
Does somebody want to donate $175 right now?
It's worth it, trust me.
Any takers?
I won't show the full sketch, but I will show a piece, a pinch, a smidgen. Also, Allie Jean wants Drain to spare a final hello to them.
Hello, Allie Jean. Here, my concert. I'm touring in Akron next week.
Oh my god.
That made me scrunch up my nose in anger. That's how I knew you were the perfect cast for Drain, is just anything you say is hilarious, but also just pisses me off.
The thing with Drain, too, is that, like, because there's a lot of times when you do that voice, like, he's trying to sound, like, you know, cool and, like, you know, putting it on. What for me is the funniest and best thing you do is whenever Drain is genuinely, like, pissed off or offended, because he just sounds like a little brat. Where he's just like, hey, come on! Like
my outfit is not pink!
It's magenta!
I don't care if it's a Blue's Clues character. It's cool.
And then he outs himself as a Blue's Clues weeb.
Yeah.
Dreen's sitting there with his fucking Pop-Tarts watching Blue's Clues. Like, no,
Oh
Blue,
my
there
God.
it is. It's right there.
Drain sitting in the
Nerd doesn't
big
see it.
Drain sitting in the big red chair going, think.
He's got his little spiral notepad, drawing in crayon.
It's just drawings of him like stabbing Quinn, but in crayon. Like
Little stick figures.
Coming up with his master plan to destroy Quinn's career.
Destroy
all in a
Quinn?
Blue's Clues
Question mark.
notepad.
Profit. Oh my God.
Only I had the deduction skills of a small blue.
that's the thing is that Kira would go around Drain's apartment like putting little paw prints and to be like, "What the fuck?"
A clue.
Do we want him delusionally talking to his salt and pepper shaker as Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, we had the thing where like was we showed in that comic that Drain likes to bake stuff. Just imagine him talking to like Mr. Flower. What do I do? And he just that. No, he's put googly eyes on a bag of flour, and he's just.
So who walks in when he's doing that? So he has to act. He has to act cringe cool after that.
The landlord of his apartment complex.
It's not what it looks like. The googly eyes, just you see them wobble in the background.
Now we need to we have to bring this all together and get the guy who played Steve in Blue's Clues. to
I
voice
would
something in the
love
show.
that. I would fucking
Oh my God.
cry.
Yeah, that's probably he's at conventions all the time. That's probably relatively simple.
I will say, I remember one of the hardest I've ever cried from an internet video is when he did that like post about.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm still here.
yeah.
So are you.
Yeah.
It's like Steve's
He's like, I
proud
never
of
left
me.
you.
I'm gonna cry again. What's happening this stream?
Do you remember when they made the like Spider-Man No Way Home of Blue's Clues movies? Where they had like all they got they got Steve, Joe, and the new guy. All, it was literally No Way Home, but for Blue's Clues fans. Like
They should have done the Spider-Man meme.
they should have.
Steve pointing at Steve.
I'm sure that
actually-
image is out there.
There has to be.
All right, I don't think we're gonna get any more money on the Kickstarter this stream, but
okay.
we got
Right.
extremely close, so I will give you guys just a little pinch, a little smidgen. Boop. Enjoy. Little peek at Blair and her friends. Quote unquote friends.
Waiting for it to pop up on the delay on
Bodyguards.
YouTube.
Minions. Whatever you
I know,
want
I'm
to
just
call
staring
it.
at
Friends.
I'm waiting for chat to catch up too.
There it is. Yeah.
There's little smidgen.
Let's see where that smidgen
Look
is.
at
I don't know if it's
that,
not
huh?
refreshed yet.
Immediately see mommy.
Sorry,
yeah.
mommy. Sorry, mommy.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah.
mommy.
Sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy.
Liking
She
that a
literally
lot.
Mother.
I
Neither.
crave-
Some of y'all, Jesus Christ, your
This-
comments, Jesus. All right.
So you see, is
oh.
this how Blair recruits? It's just that.
Yeah.
Recruit's a word for it.
Yeah, you know you have these are the benefits.
Would you
Hello.
like to
Galvanized
be?
steel chains. And
Yeah. Would you
collar
like to be in a steel collar with chains? Now's your chance.
with mommy?
With mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry. Oh, but all right. On that note, that is the end of our stream today. Thank you so much, everybody who came to hang out, and chat and chill and donate and donate to the Kickstarter as well. Thank you so much, Dave, Jasmine, Jonah, Michael, and Lauren and Danny, who are no longer here. Big thanks to them as well, even though they can't hear it. And yeah, fucking just what is it? 65 more hours on the Kickstarter to go. Let's see.
You can do it.
If we
Did this
can
start when we had
fucking-
69 hours left?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
It
To my
did.
knowledge, yes.
Basically.
How intentional was that?
Not at all. Not
It's
even a
easy.
little.
Based.
It's That's our vibe with the universe, I guess. Cosmically, it just lined up.
Y'all are gonna love this one. you
I'm
really
proud
don't
of
know.
y'all.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank
so
you
much
guys for having us.
No, thank you
more
so much
days
for your
left.
time.
Thank you all so much.
I'm gonna go back to my bed and crash again
I'm gonna go
because I
eat.
didn't sleep for nearly long enough because I've been up all night designing Farfetch merch.
And I was
Oh
in for-
yeah,
With
Yeah,
fun
that's the
stuff coming.
that's the thing to end it on. You know,
Huge. Oh
Lots
right,
of things coming. I've
We're
been rebuilding the merch area. Fucking got
New
all
drop
sorts
when?
of stuff set up. No date for a drop yet. Just soon.
Yeah,
I
you're
am
finally
trying
gonna
to get.
good stuff.
Can you give us? Is it apparel? Is it?
So
doodads or
unfortunately, we will
trinkets?
not be able to do apparel anymore. But we will try
Tariffs.
and do as much as we can. It's gonna start out with mostly small things, but we'll work up to bigger and bigger stuff as the merch store gets, more situated. So
Okay.
for now, to give it a preview, we have a little plush keychain that we're working on of a certain fuckboy character that people like. A little pillow of a certain sleepy critter that people might want to have on their bed. Some keychains, some stuff returning. We've got stickers, and we have still some stock left of the enamel pins that were there before the shop closed. I do not know if we will be able to restock enamel pins, considering how the tariffs are going to be, but I am trying my damnedest to get all of the merch orders in and ready and set up before tariffs kick in super bad, so we can at least be prepared for it and get things going. So stay tuned for that. And yeah. And no, it's not a body pillow. No body pillows yet.
No.
Yet being the key word.
Accented. We need to figure out how to do that first.
Accented.
UPS deems it a hazard to ship.
But all right. Thank you guys. Take care. Have an awesome weekend, and we will see you all next time.